Man, what's happening? Y'all already know what it is. I see my brothers down here on stage with you, boy. And y'all already know how we get started with this podcast. You know, I am going to come on and show myself a little when we get down with the intro. Hey, y'all already know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it started. You did. Punishment.
You ain't really doing what I'm doing, and I ain't doing what you doing. Portraying like you're keeping his law. You ain't really keeping no law. Out here stepping like you really holy. Ain't got a priest, how you gonna be holy? You know your own punishment, like Dad said. Better get it right before you get whipped on. Then the Most High say what's going on. This captivity, this ain't home. Trying to keep all his laws in the foreign land. Then the Most High said what he had planned. He put us in the land just to serve man. Cause our land never rests when we had the chance. So what book is you reading? Cause it's not Torah. Cause the Most High never placed his name. What is you doing? What is you doing? The punishment. What is you doing? Accept it. What is you doing? The punishment. What is you doing? Accept it. What is you doing? The punishment. What is you doing? Accept it. What is you doing? The punishment.
Everybody in here, man. Y'all come on in, man. Stop playing, y'all. Wake it up. You feel me?
Why lie? We all got pressure, trying to stay above. The Most I lead me in that way, you know I'm looking for it. Trying to do right, but still know the covenant been broken. Trying to depart from all this evil, but wicked still flowing. They trying to rise all up on me. It's your word I'm showing. All that mean is that they blind and the word ain't for them. The Most I really dealing with lions and it's time to roar. And if you really for the Most I, then go seek out for it. The Most I said what he said, why you trying to ignore it? What really gonna blow my mind, I hope you reach out for it. The Most I word stepping stone, no you can't avoid it. You trying to stand for that man, you know that fear for Yah. All glory to Yah, all praises to Yah. No one man gon' lie, money ring in his pocket. Most I said in his words, as you see on this earth, man trying to fulfill prophets, but it ain't working. Know the lies you tell, yeah the lies gon' fail. Most I word alone, gon' get rid of them tales. Most I word alone, gon' hold you in contempt for telling lies to the people. What you think this is? What you think this is? Say what? Say what? Telling lies to the people. What you think this is? But why? What you think this is? Say what? What you think this is? Say what? Telling lies to the people. What you think this is? But why? What you think this is? Say what? What you think this is? Say what? Telling lies to the people. What you think this is? But why? What you think this is?
Oh, come on in here, man. Stop playing. Go wake them folks up and tell them, let's get it.
Who you mad at? Who
say what?
You mad at?
Who say what?
Who you mad at me? Nah. Who you mad at me? Stop. Just rewords from the Most High. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at me? Me. Yes, you mad at me? Nah. Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? Me. Oh, you mad at me? Nah. Just reading words from the Most High. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at me? Me. Yes, you mad at me? No. Why you mad at me? No, they need my words. Most I put it in me, so I gotta go and tell the world. Think about what they tell me, can you accept that? Push me out to the front, can't block that. Most I be the main trend top. Better know that the door can't no man stop it. Why you trying to put the blame on me? Say what? Most high words stand undefeated. Better know that I got every lie that was ever told. Most high words be that reason. Won't stand up for the Most High. I guess you not the remedy. So who you mad at? Say what? I know it's not the truth. Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? Nah. Oh, you mad at me? Stop. Just read words from the Most High. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at? Me? Yes, you mad at me? Nah. Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? Oh, you mad at me? Nah. Just read the word from the Most High. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at? Me? Yes, you mad at me? Nah. Put all the wisdom in the basket. said, bring it over here, let me see what's happening. Most High be the one I'm bragging. Knowledge so long and it live in the firmament. Most High word strong, can't govern it. Let the Most High be the one get the covenant. Discover what you all been missing. Get the Most High, get away from the ignorance. Signs been there, so you gotta witness. Open up the scripture, stop being stiff-necked. So clear when you see it, gotta peep scripture. True spread like a movie, call it cinema. That's my mind, gotta span on my mentor. Hope the Most High continue to be my mentor. Fall for the truth, don't fall for no anything. Anything you see, gotta pass of the wrong line. Sad thing is, it's your brother saying the wrong thing. Trying to get the understanding, but he in the wrong lane. Going the wrong way, saying he be teaching, but he be leeching, using the people. Why you gonna do that and take from the people? Thought we was brothers and sisters, dismiss you. Like a lost dollar, I really don't need you. Like up that topic, you really got issues. Pick up your face, take them lies, I wish you dismiss yourself. Hold the Most High, forgive. Can't stand on your word, cause your truth be missing. Pick up the pieces for the truth get missing. For the truth get missing. For the truth get missing.
So Zena has something on the radar.
That nigga back a tip.
Hey, y'all need to come on and wake up, man. Like, for real, what is y'all doing? Let's go. Y'all sleep out there. Come on now. Let's get them woke. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing that the Most High first.
Knowing that the Most High first. Knowing that the Most High first.
But they say I was a Christian
I know
today.
you see the verse. I know you see the verse. Thank you for mercy, Yah. Thank you for mercy, Yah. Thank you for mercy, Yah.
I know
you see the verse. I know you see the verse. I know you see the verse. It mean the most to me. I gotta keep the Most High first. And then you mad at me because I wanna show the verse. I thought we brothers, sisters. Yeah, I know you know the verse. The Most High told us come together, but we separated. Listen yourself from what he said. Yes, you disobeying. You trying to bring the word of Yah. Why you trying to shame it? It's been so long, and you try to see our tribulation. We seeking, hoping that we find a way to salvation. The Most High, the one who lives for God, come on, have patience. I know sometimes you get rocky, but don't let the race. The Most High hold your vision line, now you see it straight. You back and forth, skipping pages, just go read the chapter. The word of Yah gon' keep you fearing, now you knowing Yah. And all the mercy that he had there while we still on earth. And we get the chance to understand the right word. I need my brothers and sisters see it, it don't take rehearsal.
I see y'all down there.
Knowing that the Most High first. Knowing that the Most High first. Knowing that the Most High first. I know you see the verse. I know you see the verse. I know you see the verse. Thank you for mercy, Yah. Thank you for mercy, Yah. Thank you for mercy, Yah. I know you see the verse. I know you see the verse. I know you see the verse.
Come on, you feel me? Come on, song. Come on out there.
Still trying to trap my mind, I'm steady trying to break free. Misled by my own people, man, I can't believe it. How you gonna place the word holy in this wicked land? You can't be clean without the words from the Most High hand. Think you living right, you're calling your own heart. You know your heart is secret, and keep listening to people. Put my mind on autopilot, y'all will be keeping knowledge. If you need any help, you know y'all hate the one I'm calling. Cause man, it's still alive, and that's without a doubt. I see the first hand, and I'm gonna break it down. Trying to atone for your sin, but the sin is among us. I haven't seen the go get set from this wicked dungeon, carrying the sins away from the children of Israel. You know that missing pieces. Come on, teachers, get real. I'm ripping on this beat, cause I'm tired of deceit. This world is troublesome, where my people gon' see. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all come on, wake up. Y'all like y'all still sleeping. You know what I'm saying? I got one more for you.
Most these
One more
teachers
for you. You feel me? One more for you. Wake up.
Don't go against Torah, that's ether. Each Christian hits
Don't
so
go
hard,
against
call it
the Torah,
rebirth.
that's ether. You feel me?
I serve the Most High, yeah, that's me.
Y'all know I serve
Don't
the
go
Most
against
High,
Torah,
you
that's
feel me?
ether. Each
You
Christian
didn't
hits so
know,
hard,
you
call it
know.
rebirth.
You
Stop
serve.
playing. with the most high word. Know what you talking about. You up there with all that gibberish. Man, you just running your mouth, get back. Think about what you said, stop that. All of the lies that you tell, get back. The most high see everything that you're doing, man. You can't run from that. What you think that the people out here doing? Trying to see the truth, yeah, but you're trying to ruin it. Put their mind in the smoke, but you can't control it. The most high get the last word, get his phone. Step back, check the verse before he get to it. Make sure all verse got weight. The most high never leaves stone unturned. Man, use the word so he can run it off. So a seed, get your seat for 1,000. So a seed, man, your house got plenty. Don't need help, we'll help you next Wednesday. Most high got your man, keep praying. All alone, it was all in the plan. Not once did you really want to help your people. You better understand what the word really talking about. Yes, we're not your people. Guess what? I'm not your people. To the most high, yeah, that's ether. Don't go against Torah, that's ether. These Christian hits so hard, call it rebirth. Rest in peace to the lies that you've been told. Stop playing with the most high, you've been bold. Gain wisdom with the word from the most high. All people ain't your people, that's no lie.
Man, what's happening, man? Welcome back to the podcast. Y'all know it's just us. You feel what I'm saying? Welcome back to It's Just Us podcast. You feel it? Now, check this out. I got to bring my people on to the stage. I told y'all I had a couple of people down now in the stage. You feel what I'm saying? Let me bring them in. You feel what I'm saying? Onto the stage. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Got 3 of them. What's going on, brothers and sisters? Y'all turn your mics on. Turn your mics on. What's going on?
Long, what's going on?
Man, what's going on with everybody that is joining this live? I don't know if it's Norris. Turn your mic on, Elder.
Shalom, 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 shalom.
What's going on with you, man? Trying to get these people to wake up. Is that what they need to do? I'm trying to get them to wake up. How y'all doing today? Well, tonight. How y'all doing?
Good, brother. We good.
Man, how y'all feel about this topic, man? All pastors and MOWREHS are robbing the people of tithes and offering, man. Sure enough, they overloading. I just seen the I wish I would have put it on. Norris sent me a link and told me something. That's your boy all day. I don't know if he sent it to you, Floyd.
Yeah, I did send it to him.
You sent it to him. I said, well, that's you. That's your boy all day. But yeah, we gonna jump. Your wife, she on too, Floyd? How you doing, Sister Danielle?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Sister Yael.
Shalom.
How everybody doing? I got these comments on here. So, man, before we get started, man, hey, I don't know if y'all heard it, man. I got called a Christian today. I don't know if y'all heard. Yeah.
No,
oh, my bad. All of us got called Christians today. You know what I'm saying?
Is that right?
Man, it's in here. Bonafide pork chop eater.
What? Who's speaking that blasphemy? Who's speaking that blasphemy?
Man, you know the man himself.
I told y'all he was gonna be speaking on that.
The man himself, you feel me? And I was like, dang, you take it to that extreme. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all we were doing is saying that, you know what I'm saying, the covenant is broken, you feel me?
That's
now eat pork chop.
What is that?
Now I'm a jackass, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, excuse my language, people, but that's what he called me. That's what he said. So it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, I can't believe this guy. But hold on one second, y'all. But yeah, like I was saying though, today we're gonna be talking about these tithes, man, because everybody out here know. Well, I don't know if everybody out here know, but the ones that know and the ones that don't know, we're gonna show y'all what they is today. You feel what I'm saying? Which one of y'all brothers or sisters wanna take it?
Oh, y'all son, give me something to read.
Who you talk to, brother? I mean, my bad. I'm sorry for that, Elder.
Want something to read?
Yeah.
I got some. I was looking in Numbers.
Where you at
about
over in number?
tithes.
You said
Numbers
number
18, yeah, Numbers 18, 21 to 24.
18.
It was talking about the Levites and their inheritance and the Israelites and uh, all they no inheritance to the Israelites.
Uh-huh. Okay. Y'all want to read it? I'm about to pull it
I
up.
can read it.
Okay. You said 21 to
Yeah,
24?
Numbers 18, 21 to 24.
Okay. Gotcha. How everybody doing? They join the live. Okay. Whenever you ready, my brother.
All right, Numbers 18, verse 21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance, for their service which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they have no inheritance. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as a heave offering unto Yahweh, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel, they they shall have no inheritance.
Praise God. Not given to the stranger, but given to the Levites, right?
The Levites,
The Levites. He give them the
Right.
tithes and the offering. You feel what I'm saying?
right?
Not nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? But besides, if it was for helping the widow, the poor, the father, if for helping them, but the inheritance went to the Levite. Now,
Right.
most people want. Let me show y'all something. Let me go back to go to Deuteronomy 12, y'all, if y'all don't mind. I want to show them what this
Yeah.
is. Uh,
You know what?
yeah, I'm listening.
We just read. I've heard some MOWREHS even speak, standing on the stage, saying, "Hey, be careful
Uh,
calling yourself a priest or a Kohan."
uh, you said
Well,
say that one more time. You kind of
I've
scattered.
heard some MOWREHS speak while they were standing on stage to tell brothers and sisters to be careful calling yourself priest or Kohans. But he just, after he read the same exact verse that Floyd just read, that the
Uh,
priest is the one who's supposed to deal with the tithes and offerings, and he still would say,
Right.
be careful calling yourself a priest or a Kohen. So I
okay.
don't know how that went over his head.
It had to because
I,
even what you about to say, brother?
Obviously, it went over his head.
Obviously. Question: do we know any Levite besides MOWREHS?
I don't
If
know no Levites.
if y'all know any Levites, man, y'all drop them in the comments and invite them to this podcast so we can talk to them.
Ain't nobody showed
Now,
me no papers of genealogy.
huh?
Ain't nobody showed me no papers of genealogy showing that they was priests.
Oh, exactly. Okay, right here in seven, and this is Deuteronomy 12:17. Okay, y'all check this out.
12, 17.
Yes. Thus may not eat within the gates thy tithes or thy corn or thy wine or thy oil or the first links of thy herd or thy flock, nor any thy vow which thou vowest thou. My bad, y'all. This with all these vows, that's why I don't read that King James like that. Okay, nor thy free will offering or haven offering of any thy hand. You see what I'm saying? 18. But thou must eat them before Yah, their creator, in the place which Yah, thy creator, shall choose. Not any place. Not any place. That's what people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They always hollering out, oh, We just giving it to these are tithes to upkeep the sanctuary or upkeep the church. But he said eat. He didn't say upkeep. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all gotta listen to what he said. But that what you about to say, brother?
That's correct.
What was I? Okay. Before Yah, thy creator, in the place which Yah, thy creator, should choose. He didn't choose captivity. Y'all need to know that. Thou and thy son, thy daughter, thy manservant, and thy maidservant, and the Levite that is within thy gates, and thou shalt rejoice before Yah, thy Elohim, in all thy puttings thou hands into. My bad. You see what I'm saying? Shalom, whoever just came in. It was food. It was no money. You feel what I'm saying? None at all. Anybody want to add something to that? Somebody just got kicked out. He just got kicked out. My bad. I ain't see you just get kicked out, my brother.
Yeah, somebody tried to call.
Oh, it was food, people. It was food. You got something you want to add to that, brother Norris?
Right, and it said, like it says, and the Levites that is within thy gates.
Okay. So can somebody read Proverbs 30:5? Let's see, can we put this any other way?
In Deuteronomy?
Proverbs 30 and 5.
Proverbs 35, chapter 30, verse 5.
Deuteronomy 30, verse 5.
No, Grandpa. Proverbs 30:5.
Oh, well, you cutting off,
I know.
Elder, flip phone, Elder.
I know, man. I got to do something.
30 verse 5.
Ooh.
Oh, please don't start that.
I was thinking about Kesquel, not Kesquel. What's the dude that used to sing on the
Yahaziel.
the podcast? Yeah, Keziel.
Yeah, we still ain't got there yet? You want me to just read it?
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Okay. Proverbs 30, chapter 30, verse 5. Every word of Elohim is pure, a shield unto them that put their trust in him. So basically, if every word is pure, every single word, not some, but all the words of Yahweh is pure. And he says who is to take the tithes and offers and who's dealing with them. And we also know Malachi 3:6 does not change.
Right.
Well, how would you allow man to tell you something different than what your creator has spoken and believe it to be true? It's simply because you don't understand what the creator has spoken, said, or all that he has done.
Right.
So if y'all did the book of Lamentations too. So you already know everything was taken away. And we don't have any priests today. So you can't keep the judgments, but you can do the tithes and offerings. It just don't sound right, does it?
That's kind of crazy. You know
That's not likely.
Yeah, that's that picking and choosing, but you only picking and choosing stuff that's gonna benefit you in a financial aspect.
Right.
The tithe was also to help poor people and widows.
True. But he also says that he does that. And he put them in them nice, comfortable chairs with that cold air conditioning and everything, So he's doing his part, I guess,
Yeah, how y'all like them chairs?
How y'all like it? Yeah, and that is a good point, brother Norris. You feel what I'm saying?
Because we're
Picking
talking
out
about
what you want to do and what you able to do, and one of them is take up money and not tell the people that it was food. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and it wasn't they. And then the thing about it, what makes it so bad, they doing it every Sabbath,
every
every
Saturday.
Sabbath, every Sunday, every Wednesday, sister and brother meeting Thursday. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Children daycare Friday. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally, they they telling y'all this tithe and y'all believing it like easy going. Like, I got my money.
But you know what? What I see with that is that's the book is speaking about the whole house of Israel, all of them. And he's only speaking about the people that's in his so-called congregation. He ain't concerned with the other people that's outside of that.
Right.
Because them comfortable seats to that cold air is not benefiting everybody in the house of Israel. It's only benefiting a certain few who's trying to reenact something that they had no part of.
Right. You're right about that one. And I remember one time I asked this particular person, I said, where's the storehouse? You know what I'm saying? Because in Malachi, you know what I'm saying, you can go to the storehouse and get what you need, you know what I'm saying? Like boom boom. So I asked this particular person, I said, where's the storehouse? Well, today what we have here is called a bank account. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Play that again.
What we have here is called a bank account. But the thing about it, everybody can go into that bank account and withdraw some money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can go into that bank account and say, well, let me get 500. I'm in need. You see what I'm saying?
Who can tell me exactly where the storehouse was located? Anybody know?
It was
in the
land.
In the land.
In the land, but where in the land? Where was it located?
You know, I'm all about right answers.
So what?
It was outside. It was outside the walls, wasn't it?
No. Keep reading and tell me where was the storehouse located at.
You said what? Hold on, one second. You said keep reading. We're gonna go down and go here. You said where was it at? It was in his house? No.
Yeah, where is it? Tell me exactly where was it at. No, I don't want you to guess. I want you to tell me exactly where the storehouse was located at.
Okay. In the sanctuary in his house, I tell her, like we here to learn with you. Any day now. I'll tell you.
Okay. Where can I look for that at, Norris?
Let me think. I want to say Leviticus in the tabernacle.
So you saying the storehouse was in the tabernacle?
Yeah. Let me find the scripture. That's the one I read it.
But why?
Yeah.
So how do the storehouse get a bank account though? That is how you put it. Oh, when you do that, food banks. Food banks. I'm trying to like, yeah. You saying Leviticus? Okay. Y'all bear with us. We here to learn. We all
I'm looking for myself. I'm looking for myself. Hold on a second.
We all here to learn. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna come in, y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? I did drop the link down there in the comments. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is click on. Somebody go get that code because I just hold on one second. My sister done came back in. Shalom, sister.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom. Do you want to add while they looking for this verse? Do you want to add something to the podcast about these tithes and offerings?
Well, my beloved family, I had promised that I would keep mine on mute and I wouldn't talk. But it's a little different for me because I was in that class for 14 years. And there are things that I think about now that still trouble me, as far as the tithing goes, I never fully understood where he was coming from with it. I know he would go to scriptures and ask us, would a man rob Yah and so on and so on. And I don't know. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of opinions. And like today I was watching, I know they were celebrating, I guess, Feast of Trumpets. And I know it's a little bit off topic, but I'm
Right.
sure they were collecting money today too.
Come on. You already
Oh no,
know
that was yesterday. Yesterday, I believe they were celebrating Feast of
that. Yeah.
Trumpets, and everybody was blowing the little plastic party horns. And I thought that can't be acceptable to Yah. Feast of Trumpets means trumpets. How are plastic horns okay? But I get it. That class, they do what they do, and as long as the teacher agrees with it, then it's good. And that's not what matters. It matters about what's pleasing and acceptable to the Most High.
Right.
And
And
as
that's
far
all.
as the tithing goes, I, I, I'm caught in my own ideas because hush, hush, hush. I'm sorry, that's baby boy acting crazy.
No, you good. You good.
Because if it's meant for the fatherless, widows, and the poor of our people, when did our class ever give to any of those? When?
Yeah, I understand that one. And that's the thing that people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And for people to be hollering out that what they are doing is like righteous and it's of the Most High, that's the wicked part in it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody, the Most High gave everybody in these churches, in these camps, in these houses a brain. Whether you use it or not, He gave you a brain. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, if his words saying one thing, but then y'all going back and listen to this man, these pastors and these teachers, and they saying another thing, why are you believing what that man is saying when you seen it for yourself in the word what he said? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he's sitting here telling you that those tithes belong to the Levites. You feel what I'm saying? Those tithes belong and to be taken in the land. Why are you still believing that what you are doing is righteous? Shalom, brother Yaakov.
And weren't
Shalom.
only the Levites supposed to handle tithes?
Yes,
Is that
that's
what the
another.
word says?
That's why I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you like even letting the tithe and offering come out of your mouth and you ain't even a Levite? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. You feel what I'm saying? But yet again, I'm the bad guy. We the bad guy. You feel we the bad guy and women. You feel what I'm saying? Because we telling them like, look, y'all doing wrong. That is not what the word say. And every word of the Most High is pure. Y'all ain't taking it as y'all really fearing Him. It's like you want to make yourself look good because He said, "Oh, it's all good. It's for the upkeep of the sanctuary." You feel what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I was looking at a verse in Second King. Let me get my phone. I think it's Second King. I want to say 20. Let me say. I'm gonna say 20. Let me get it. Y'all give me a second. When they upkeep, when they was upkeeping, repairing the sanctuary, it wasn't done with tithes and offerings. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't. They was they was collecting money, but it didn't say that it was tithes and offerings. You feel what I'm saying? That's like crazy to me. It's
Maybe
second.
It was collecting material to
Yeah.
build this sanctuary.
Floyd.
Hold
Yes,
on, y'all.
sir.
I'm about to put it up for you.
Can you do Malachi 3:10?
Say what?
Can you read Malachi 3:10?
Malachi 3:10.
We're gonna get back to what I was saying in a minute, y'all. Okay, but I'm gonna show it to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let me forget. It's the Second King 22 verses 5 through 6. 5 through 6. Let me forget that.
Malachi chapter 3. Y'all ready?
Yeah, verse 10.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 10. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, saith Yahweh of hosts, if I will not open you the window of heaven and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Keep going.
No, you good right there. I'm looking at the Second Kings that he's talking about.
So you get to check it out. You are some else elder.
Kings 3.
You
All
say
right, man.
2 Kings 3?
No, I think he said, what did you say? Second Kings what?
I said in 2 Kings 22, verse 5 and 6. I was seeing when they was like what they did when they upkept, you know what I'm saying, the temple. You see what I'm saying? And I was trying to see, was it those tithes and offerings that these pastors and teachers holler about. And Yaakov said Nehemiah 13, 4 through 13. Concerning where the storehouse was located.
Zane,
So, yeah, I'm here.
is Jacob on the line?
Nah, he ain't on the line. Yaakov, come on the live, my brother. Well, let me get to this. This is 2 King. But hold on.
You're right, Linus.
Huh?
Linus Author. I was responding to Linus Author's comment right there.
Oh, so he's back.
What did he say? What did
King.
Jeremiah?
Nehemiah 13:4.
Oh, Nehemiah 13:4. Let me see.
I can read this.
Say what?
You want to read it, Danielle?
Yeah, I can read it.
Danielle gonna read Nehemiah.
And tell her start at 4.
Okay. And before this, Elishib, the priest, having the oversight of the chamber of the house of our Elohim, was allied unto Tobiah. And he had prepared for him a great chamber, where after time they laid the meat offerings, the frankincense, and the vessels, and the tithes of the corn, the new wine, and the oil, which was commanded to be given to the Levites, and the singers, and the porters, and the offerings of the priests. But all this time was not I at Jerusalem, for in the 2 and 13th year of Artaxerxes, king of Babylon, came I unto the king, and after certain days obtained I leave of the king. And I came to Jerusalem, and I understood of the evil that Eliashib did for Tobiah in preparing him a chamber in the courts of the house of Elohim. And it grieved me sore, therefore I cast forth all the household stuff of Tobiah out of the chamber. Then I commanded, and they cleaned the chambers, and thither brought I again the vessels of the house of Elohim with the meat offering and the frankincense. And I perceived that the portions of the Levites had not been given them, for the Levites and the singers that did the work were fled every one to his field. I contended with the rulers, and I said, why is the house of Elohim forsaken? And I gathered them together and set them in their place. Then I brought all Judah the tithe of the corn, and the new wine and the oil onto the treasuries. And I make treasurers over the treasuries, Selemiah the priest, and Zadok the scribe, and of the Levites the Pedaiah, and next to them was Hanan, the son of Zakur, the son of Mattaniah, for they were counted faithful, and their office was to distribute unto their brethren. Remember me, O my Elohim, concerning this, and wipe not out my good deeds that I have done for the house of my Elohim and for the offices thereof. Keep going. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, and bringing in sheaves and lading asses, as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manners of burdens, which they brought unto Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals. There dwelt men of Tyre also therein, which brought fish and all the manner of ware, and sold in the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem.
Yeah, they say, no, go ahead, Daniel. Keep reading. Just get to the part where he was going to say he's going to put hands on him.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah, and said unto them, What evil thing is this that ye do, and profane the Sabbath day? Did not your fathers thus, and did not our Elohim bring all this evil upon us, and upon this city? Yet ye bring more wrath upon Israel by the profaning of the Sabbath? And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in the Sabbath day. So the merchants and the sellers of all kinds were lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Then I testified against them and said unto them, Why lodge ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. From that time forth, they no more on the Sabbath. Oh, excuse me, they came no more on the Sabbath.
That's good. That's a good one, Yaakov. Appreciate it, my brother.
Yeah.
Where's the host?
I'm here.
Oh,
See what
okay.
I just said? Did you ever find that verse you was looking for?
Say it again.
I said, did you ever find that verse you was looking for?
No, I just stopped looking. I was looking at Second Kings that you had brought up.
Okay. But when I was reading, I also was reading Second Chronicle 6. Hold on, let me pull it up, y'all. I got a question. Why do y'all pay tithes? Let me see. If it's somebody that's watching or in the comment, y'all let me know why y'all pay them tithes.
And what do you get from that?
Yeah, definitely what you get.
Where your tenfold that you're supposed to get back. Where's they tenfold that they supposed to get back?
And do you even know if you're giving the tithe to a Levite? I'm talking about whether it's a pastor or whether, you know what I'm saying, is a teacher. Do y'all know if they are Levite? Number one, they ain't even in the land. Let me just stop that. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't placing his name over here. You feel me? Okay. Hold on one. That is 5 and 6. Let me see. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
I guess your buddy Arthur is talking about Hosea chapter 3, verse 4 and 5.
Who that?
Arthur, I guess I seen a comment where he was saying something about I'm pretty sure he's speaking of Hosea chapter 3, verse 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm. I see you got numbers 18 up here. According to on this comment that I see. But right here in Chronicles, Second Chronicles 6 verses 5 and 6, since the day that I brought forth my people out of the land of Egypt, I chose no city among all the tribes of Israel to build an house in, that my name might be there. Neither chose I any man to be a ruler over my people. He chose no man now, but over Israel. But I have chosen Jerusalem that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel. Now it was in the heart of David my father to build a house for the name of Yah, creator of Israel. But y'all sit in a particular person that only 30 people or only 120 people or how many other people y'all choosing a particular person to be to do this job of taking up these tithes and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of tithe takers. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of tithe like that video you had sent me, brother. Or what it was you was like she was like, let me get 10 people to bring me $20 up here. You ain't gonna get it back now. Watch how he moves. You know what I'm saying? Then watch this. Let me get 10 more people to bring 100. You feel what I'm saying? Literally telling you, you ain't gonna get the money back. It stays in the house. Shalom, my brother Yaakov. I know you just getting on. I know you watching. Anything you want to add to it, my brother? Somebody in the car? No, I'm in the red light now. I don't know if he don't know. But yeah, like I said, he ain't chose. But man and our brothers and sisters, we out here choosing. We out here choosing one particular man, this particular man, this pastor, this more, this sensei. Y'all choosing these people to collect something that ain't even talked about. Like I'm talking about money. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to me. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if somebody got in and Yamin. Yaakov, what's going on, my brother? If you're trying to talk, your mic on mute. Shalom. The person who added in the comment. Okay, I guess I ain't got nobody who want to talk today. But like I was saying though, we're gonna go back to that. No, it was another one on here that I wanted to go to. I wanted to show these folks when they turn into money. Y'all just bear with me. I guess they are on lunch break.
Shalom, brother. This is Yael. Let me, if while you're looking for what you're looking for, may I just say something?
Go ahead.
I know that so much of the money that's collected in there, well, not so much, but some of the money that's collected in there goes just towards paying bills in that little place.
Paying bills for who? Is it
To
like
the space that he rent out from the
okay?
heathen, but okay. But that, to rent that little space and for the electricity and water or whatever it is. I know that that's where some of the money goes, and that's just that's weird to me. You say that Yah is there, it's Yah's house, and so on and so on. But I feel like at some point that's taking His name in vain.
Right.
We can't declare where He is and what He's doing, and just because so many people are gathered there, giving their money and listening to Him stand up on stage, say whatever He says. Like today, I heard Him call. I'm gonna say us, all of us Christians, and we're listening to people that's teaching us that the law is done away with. We can't do nothing. We can't do no law. Might as well just eat a ham sandwich. If I'm not mistaken, that's what he said, and that's so unfortunate because I'll speak for me because I'm not in that class. Doesn't mean I changed my mind about Yah. It means I'm not there because
Right.
that's not where I'm supposed to be.
Right. You're right. Yeah.
I
You're right.
think what his thing is, because slowly slowly but surely, people are starting to listen, and people's eyes are starting to open up, and it's bothering them. You know what I
Right, my
mean?
brother.
And I know you listening right now, and you got somebody listening, taking notes. Nobody's a Christian. Nobody forgot about Yah. We live in the best way we can. We can't do the laws because we can't do all the laws.
Right.
And you shouldn't be telling people that you got to do all the laws or do the best that you can. You just can't do that.
Right.
You leading by fear.
Yes.
Leading by fear, and them doors and them walls of your sanctuary, and I say that in quotes, is tainted. Since you want to
Yes.
get to calling out names and uh, he keep talking about somebody eating pork. I think he got a whole dang pig in his refrigerator. He must be still tasting that ham. He must be going shrimping
Yeah.
every weekend.
Exactly. You right about
I agree,
that.
brother. I agree.
I definitely agree with you.
You can't don't be trying to deter to wrong.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we on here trying to speak right and righteous and the truth.
Got people
Tell
trying to
people the
come after us.
truth.
The same you told you what he's trying to do. He's trying to assassinate your character.
He definitely
Right.
is. And the people right there with
Make
him.
yourself look good, make you look bad.
People right
Yeah,
there
but
with him.
his character is already assassinated. That's why he down to what 5-10 people in that class. Your character is already assassinated.
Yeah. It's already. You feel what I'm saying? But he's trying so hard. And the thing about it, I know he's watching. I know it because you could just, you know what I'm saying? It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I just feel like if you saying that you is keeping the law, which we know you're not, if a person saying that they're keeping the law, why you gonna get up there and try to shame your brother or your sister on a day that don't
Right.
even belong to you, supposedly, allegedly? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna do that? Like, if that was so much and truly the Most High day, why are you up there? You know what I'm saying? Robbing the people. Let's put that out there. Why are you using those types of words, foul language, on a day that don't belong to you, supposedly? Why are you up there lying with the lying tongue and then getting back in the
on,
word and saying that you teaching?
on a
That goes
holy
for
day.
that goes for even pastors. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying in general, but we all know who we talking about. But I'm just saying. And then you get up there and you lying and telling like pork chop eating Christian. You know what I'm saying? Just because these are not our words, people. You feel what I'm saying? We might, you know what I'm saying, come and talk after we read the verses and stuff, but these are not our words. These are coming straight from the Most High. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
Right.
it's obviously we showing it. That's why I'm putting it on the screen. I might be a little off sometimes, but I'm getting there. You feel what I'm saying? But these are not our words. We not telling we ain't telling you like, oh well, what you doing is wrong, or you don't supposed to be giving it. The word is telling you. He's telling you where it's done, what it is, and all of that. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
Right. We reading the words. We reading the words of Yah. And after we read them, we don't say, in other words, you know, these are the words of the Most High.
Exactly. We ain't saying in other words. That's another thing y'all got to notice.
Well, also, if we was under the covenant of the law, the priest would be handling the tithes and offerings anyway. So that's just
Exactly.
another sign to show you that you're not under the covenant of the law.
But that's what I'm saying. Do it hurt people's pocket as much because we are telling them people? I'm pretty sure I'm not the first, and we won't be the last people that tell people that tithes is not money, and they don't supposed to be taking up tithes. Come on now. I said it in the beginning of the podcast. The Most High gave each and every last one of us brain. Whether you use it or not, use it. You feel me? Like,
And whenever you're ready, I have a question, Brother
go
Daniel.
ahead. Go ahead.
The one thing I'm thinking, one of the things I'm thinking is, why doesn't he clean that class up before he decide to talk about anybody else or whatever? If it's because he does a lot of talking outside of Yah's words on their Sabbath day. You know, the name calling, the put down, the assumptions, the whatever. Why don't he clean that class up before
Because
anything else? Why? Because there's and tell me if I need to stop, but there's a certain person in that class that does a lot of the music, does the reading, and that's the same person that killed 3 people, and we just move on like nothing happened, because one of the elders said, "Oh well, yeah, I'll forgive him. It's fine. He's fine." What?
Hold on, say
This person
back
is
up.
rushing to get to Sabbath,
yeah,
and
you can't come on
Hold
here and
on,
say something
wait,
like that. They're gonna ask you to back up. Hold up now.
hold them on up, hold them on up. Let's put them in reverse a little bit, tap the gas just a little bit, and let's say that again.
there's a brother that attends class faithfully every seventh day. He does a lot of the music. He's on stage talking, teaching, I guess, before the teacher comes up, and he does the reading. But that's the same person that killed 3 people. Now, whether it was negligent, whether it was, I don't know. I don't know. My heart bleeds for those 3 young people. It was
Does
2
he have
sisters and a young brother.
the
And
name of Moses' mother? I mean Moses' father?
does he have? I'm sorry.
Does he use the name of Moses' father? Y'all know Moses' daddy's name? Well, start with an A.
You trying to?
Is this same guy the guy that used to hit the cymbals together?
Abraham.
No.
Oh, somebody else? Well, I don't know who else it is. I ain't seen him so long. Is he still there now? Recently?
Every seventh day, the brother would get on stage and he'll say whatever he says, and he'll do his music and he'll read. Okay, but and I know that in scripture it says if you intentionally or maliciously or with vengeance took someone's life, there's definitely a punishment for that. But even if it was accidental, there's still a punishment for that too. But why not focus on what's happening in there, clean that class up before
Yep, that
all
makes sense.
the
So he's still in the classroom. Y'all gotta excuse us for a minute because it shocked me. So he's still there.
Well,
yes.
I thought you might have knew already.
Come on.
Now I know.
I knew something about the story. I mean, I seen the article.
Well, I know Yaakov though because he
Yeah, I
X'd out
think
the
you
person I
know.
was talking about.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You said
Learn
you're
something
doing
new
the.
every day.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm
How
saying?
is that okay to just continue like everything's just fine? There's 3 people that's not here no more. One of them was a mother. She had a young child. I mean, I looked up
Wow.
each person and it tears my heart in half. You know, this brother can get up there with sunglasses on during class and do his thing, but what are we doing? What are we doing?
Man, I'm about to go watch and see who she talking about now. 'Cause, all right,
Hey,
cool.
is that his name that I just posted up here on the live? That's supposed to be his name.
What
Uh,
you see? I don't see nothing. Wow, how does it? Let me see.
What did it say? Elio stop.
Where'd you? Oh, you see it?
Eliasaph.
Can you put it in the comment section? Let me see.
Yeah,
Eliasaph. His name
Eliasaph.
Oh, the real country,
Eliasaph.
real country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the one he got doing all his notes now.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
oh wow.
I
the
don't even know what it
youngster.
look like, bro.
Go, well, go watch the Shabbat today. You trust me, he'll be up there somewhere, I guess. You feel what I'm saying? If he got promoted to playing the role of, you know, the right hand man, then you'll see him up there. That's crazy though.
And let me
Crazy
read this.
though.
Can I read this real quick?
Go ahead, my brother.
Proverbs 6. I'm gonna start at 29. Excuse me. Hold on. Go ahead, Norris. I gotta put my glasses on. Give it to me right quick.
No, you cool. We already know you got a condition. It's okay.
All right,
I
whatever.
know Nori about to say something.
Nah, man, we know you
That's
got
why I told you. Go ahead.
You be all right.
All right. Proverbs 6, verse 29. So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, whosoever touch her shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief, if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso cometh is adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth and destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and he and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is rage of man. Therefore he would not spare in a day of vengeance. He would not regard any ransom, neither would he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
What do you think about that?
So what I get out of that is a snake that ain't go get his blessings. That he is not gonna be forgiven in a day of vengeance.
Yeah. Hey, Zan.
I'm here.
I just sent you a picture through text message. Is there a way you can post it on the screen? And have the people ask themselves, why is that the case?
Okay, give me a second. Y'all continue to talk. Let me work some magic real quick.
Okay. Lord, that's a good point. It's a good point, my brother.
It definitely is.
Cause I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I was done with dude. I ain't want to talk about dude no more. You know what I'm saying? I want to move on, get our subject. But you ain't gonna cut my name up, bruh. You just ain't gonna do it.
You cutting it up. You definitely cutting it up.
I don't even know what he said today. I ain't gonna take my time to watch that.
But
shit.
he called you a Christian, man.
He called us Christians, and then
Pork chop lovers.
we was just talking the other day about when this dude lured this woman and her kids and kicked them out. But today he talking about, oh yes, the heathen, they can come into the sanctuary and they can come into the tabernacle.
What?
The Most High accepts everybody.
He said that today?
He just said that today. Yeah, I cut in and I watched a little bit of it. And I'm sitting here like, this dude is something else.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What? Oh my.
The pockets must be getting thin, boy. Like, everybody can come now. Come on.
It hurting.
Got this boy standing at the door, spraying them down with some brown dishwashing liquid so they can look black. Come on in. Damn. Well, we already know y'all changes not, but you see this man keep flip-flopping on everything he's saying do, so that's a sign right there. Yeah.
I remember him saying that.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, but today it was different. Oh man, what was he reading from? Was it Malachi?
Arthur has a question. He's asking, is it wrong to be circumcised in exile?
So what now?
Arthur Linus just asked, is it wrong to be circumcised in exile?
Is it wrong to be circumcised in exile? Well, I mean, it ain't like you had a choice. That was between your mom and your father. When the person asked them at the hospital if they want you circumcised or not.
True.
Be uncircumcised in the heart probably be worse than uncircumcised in the flesh if he was in the land. You know, you got to be circumcised, but you're not in the land. So, you know, a lot of people walking around that ain't circumcised. Either way.
I added it to the live. The
Yeah,
picture.
you can blow it up and ask people why it look like that. So they get their tithes and offerings.
Boy, pastor and bishop living good.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man.
The people that paying tithes ain't got nothing. But they believe God gonna bless them and give them that tenfold and never come.
Mm-hmm.
You see how that woman played the people today? I need 100 people. Well, no, she said I need 10 people to bring me $10.
20.
No, she said I need 20 people to bring me $10. And then she said, watch this. I need 10 people to bring me $100. And she already knew more than 10 was gonna come. So that's how they get them.
$20 that you don't need.
Yeah, $20 that you don't need. Who don't need $20 in this day? What we dealing with? I mean, when people are blind, you know, it's just gross darkness, like God said it'd be. He said Israel would be in gross darkness and the world would be darkness. So, you know, it's all about darkness.
Same day it happened. And
So what now?
I'm reading this comment on here, the seeker of the Most High.
Man,
He said he came to the class the same day it happened, if I recall correctly. Prayers up to the family.
I see.
And was welcoming with open arms.
Which one are you reading?
The comment that's because I got it on my phone and on the TV in front of me. So.
I see one that's highlighted of somebody named the Seeker of the Most High. But the one you was reading, I still can't see it. I don't know if Zan put it up yet.
Which one y'all talking about? Is this the comment that's on the screen now?
Yeah.
I don't think I can see that. All I see is one that's highlighted. That says, I remember Elkanah saying that if it was the loss of life, they didn't elaborate. So on Eliasap, came to class the same day. Oh, so he came to class the same day the lives was taken?
Yes.
Damn. So wait. Hold on. You telling me that a brother accidentally or whatever killed somebody, and then he was in the class the same exact day that it happened?
It happened overnight, late one night, but it was already going into preparation for the Sabbath. It was, I don't know, maybe 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I don't know. But he went to class afterward.
Damn. So, hey, I guess, they do, they got their own little thing down there. They do whatever they want to do.
That's crazy, though. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on down there you just never know about. You don't hear about it until the people come forth and tell you what's going on. And somebody in the class might not even know that that's taking place until she said it. Now they might see it and be like, looking at him differently now because they didn't know it happened. Because I thought maybe you knew, Zan, but you didn't know.
I knew about something like that happened. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't know the extent of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Passion for the people. Praise y'all. You right. You right with that.
I got a question. I got this video I want to show y'all though.
Let's see it.
Okay, I'm about to put it up on the screen. Let me take this camera down. I'm gonna still post y'all comments up there.
Do me a favor, just a simple favor. Can I get about 10 of you to bring me $20? Just 10 of you. $20 that you don't need. Because we're not going to get it back to you. But run up.
She said, I ain't going to get it back to you.
When you come and say, is that all?
Is that all? Is that all?
That's what I want you to say. That's it. Yeah. Is that all? Come on. Say, I wanted to give more. You only asked for 20. Say, is that all? Is that all? I'm sorry to insult. Hey. I'm sorry to insult you all for just asking for 20. I want to show you something. 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 Can I get another 10 of you just to bring $100? Just $100. I want to show you something. I don't hear, is that all? Yeah, because I'm insulting you, right? Is that all? Just
That's crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
I think I missed my calling. I should have been a preacher.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
And
doing it like that, huh?
But the thing
Well,
about it was more than 20. I mean, it was more than
yeah,
10
I know.
people.
She already knew it was gonna be that. She already knew they was gonna come flocking in, throwing the money on her, just like that one cat I seen dancing on the money.
It was more. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah, man, it's crazy. They just said, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. Imagine how many people in there. And it was still people coming up bringing her 20 when she asked for the 100. You know what I'm saying? Most people are paying tithes because they're afraid of Malachi 3.
So that's what it is. We got people brainwashed, brother. You got them brainwashed to do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah, just scared.
So we talked about, you remember we had that conversation about how China's army marched and they don't be offbeat, they together. It ain't no different than having the people doing the same thing in church. You know, they've been believing this all their life. They feel like they're gonna give their money, they're gonna give it to the man of God, and God gonna bless them, give them more. So that's how he got them.
Same concept.
Yeah.
Same
Same exact concept.
It's crazy.
You know, I was thinking about, it was one Saturday that Elkanah was, you know, saying he had told the people the weekend before, don't come in here speaking your own words, and your Caswell was backing him up. You know, said, don't come in here speaking your own words. It's a Saturday, we shouldn't be talking about nothing. The very next Saturday, he was saying that him and his wife met the guy from Martin, Tommy, in the airport. What does this got to do with the Sabbath? I learned so much about Elkanah from on the therapist about himself. About he had a garden that he needed to work on. He had his house pressure washed and all kind of stuff he was talking about. So I was like, you telling people not to speak their own words, but you doing it on your own. Doing it yourself.
Talking about everything other than what you're supposed to be talking about. So
I mean, repeat the same stuff over and over and over. So
that should let people know furthermore that
it's just the same old soup warmed up and given to the people again.
It's a place to go and do some gospel. If you want gospel, go to the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sad to say, but it's true. It's sad to say. Brother Yaakov, I ain't heard you say nothing all night, my brother.
Shalom, how y'all doing?
What's going on, my brother?
Good.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm trying to talk to y'all. My mic was off.
Oh, see, you gotta get them glasses back on, Floyd. You want to add something to this little topic?
Yeah. In Genesis 14, verse 17, and Genesis 28, verse 19. Because he particularly used these two verses in the chapter to say that Abraham and Jacob paid tithes outside the land.
You said Genesis 14, what, my brother?
Genesis 14, verse 17.
Floyd, why you want to read that, my brother?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Read it. My bad.
Yeah.
Today you first did, huh?
Says, and the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer. I said that wrong, I know that. And the kings that were with him at the valley of Shavah, which is the king's dale. So that's when Abraham gave to was it Melchizedek. So he used that verse, but Abraham was actually that part where it says Shavah, that's part of the land.
Right.
And also in Genesis 28:19, I'll go to it right quick. 19, it says, and Jacob rose up early in the morning and took the stone that he had put his pillows and set it up for a pillar and poured oil upon top of it. And he called the name of that place Bethel. And the name of that city was called Luz at the first. And that's also part of the land.
Okay.
So when he tells you that Abraham and Jacob paid tithes outside the land, he's lying. And me and Kenji actually figured that out a long time ago. That's how Kenji figured it out when he looked at it. And he went back in the same concordance that he loved to go to, but he didn't go to it concerning these two verses.
Right. Trying to trip them up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pimping at his finest.
And they don't even know it.
Yeah, we went through that. Passion for the people. Hey, so Arthur Linus commented that the reason that these people are paying tithes, still paying tithes now, is because they're afraid of the curse in Malachi 3.
Yeah, there. But you know, I've heard Elkanon use that on them.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna read Malachi 3 real quick. I'm gonna read the whole verse.
Yeah,
I'm
read
gonna
the
read
whole
the whole chapter.
All right, I'm gonna mute up.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready. I'm gonna
Yes.
mute up too. Hold on, my brother. You go ahead though.
All right, Malachi chapter 3. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And Yahweh, whom ye seek, shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith Yahweh of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the son of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto Yahweh. They may offer unto Yahweh an offering in righteousness. Son of Levi. Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto Yahweh. And in the days of old, and as in former years. And I will come near to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, saith Yahweh. For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Even for the days of your fathers ye are gone away from my ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith Yahweh of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? Will a man rob Elohim? Yet ye have robbed me. Excuse me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed you? Wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith Yahweh of hosts, if I will not open you the window of heaven, and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sake, and he shall not destroy the fruit of your ground. Neither shall the vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith Yahweh of hosts. And all nations shall call you blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land, saith Yahweh. Your words have been stout against me, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve Elohim, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinances, and that we have walked mournfully before Yahweh of hosts? And now we call the proud happy, yea, they that work wickedness are set up, yea. They that tempt Elohim are even delivered. Then they that feared Yahweh spoke often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared Yahweh, and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith Yahweh of hosts. In that day will I make up my jewels, and I will spare them, as man spareth his own son that serve him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Elohim and him that serveth him not.
Hallelujah.
Praise Yah.
Praise
Now
God.
the question is, how does a person read that whole chapter and still don't see the truth? I mean,
Right.
where's your blessing at for paying your tithes? Yahweh where's the blessing? It's supposed to be a blessing poured out that you can't even have a place to put it. So where's the blessing at? You paying tithes and you still cursed every day.
Every
You can
day.
pay your tithes and you can't even pay your damn light bill afterwards.
Right.
So how do you read that chapter and still think it's okay to pay tithes and you don't see no blessings for doing it?
Exactly.
That's that
Yeah.
dark.
All the way dark.
You paying tithes to go to a building next to a barbershop and a studio and a trap house.
Exactly.
It's supposed to have an altar inside of it, and the priests, and the covenant of the Ark of the Covenant of the law, and everything else within.
And the scroll.
We saying the stove.
And the scroll hanging
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah.
I tell you. It's no different than church. Somebody said it's no different than church. I grew up with my dad, who was a minister. So he told me,
Where's the everlasting flame?
gimmicks to shake money out of people's pockets.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Where's the everlasting flame that's supposed to be burning all day and all night?
Oh, you mean to keep the Sabbath day in the land? Continue with burnt offering?
Continue.
Right.
Yeah. Well, this is why they have to get up in the morning before the class starts and start up the stoves, keep the food warm, because they can't kindle a fire. So you didn't have to have that problem in the land because the fire was staying continually burning. So you didn't have to get up in the morning and do all that. Maybe that should be the next one, huh, Zan?
What else?
About keeping the Sabbath day in captivity. And all that goes along with that.
Oh, hey, let's rock it. Let's rock it out, man.
And all the unholiness in these sanctuaries in this what you call it, y'all son? What kind of land this is?
You already know. Shithole.
Who told you to build that sanctuary? Who told you to do that?
Hey, I seen him on the Sabbath one day, so-called Sabbath. You know, when he be talking, he be looking like, a kid like begging for candy and shit. Elkanah be speaking out a little low, real low in his voice sometimes. He was like, yeah, I told y'all keep going around here throwing trash on Yahweh's ground. Talking about littering. He said people was littering and stuff. Yeah, this is one day he was talking about somebody in the class was going there messing up the bathroom and causing the toilet to overflow on purpose and doing all kind of little dirt stuff they do around there.
Right.
Yeah.
He's talking
I
about
think I remember that.
he's talking about they were throwing trash and talking about y'all out here in the world just throwing trash on Elohim. Y'all always say there's only one place to keep his eyes up on, and that ain't in America.
Let him
He
tell
said his
it
eyes
is.
are always up on the land, from one end of the earth, one end of the year to the other one.
Let them tell it. Let them pastors and teachers tell it. Hey, he told them to put that house there.
Yeah, they
He
teach you
told
confusion.
them to buy that bleach, that poison.
Brother Zanya, can I say something very quickly?
Yes, ma'am.
I saw the comment about someone saying, or a question, how can people pay tithes and they can't pay their bills, their light bill, house note, whatever. I don't know if you remember. I know for sure Yaakov does if he's still here.
He
There are
do.
times people would ask, I don't have enough to pay tithes. I got to pay my car note. I have to pay my health insurance or whatever it was. And remember, he would always say, well, you just have to pray to Yah. That's all you can do. You trust Yah because everything's up to him anyway. And I know some people were thinking, well, so you're saying you want me to pay and be in the dark or pay and not have any food or whatever it was. And that's what he would always say. You give your tithes no matter what, but you just pray about the rest.
All right. Yes. Yeah. What they'll do is they got something called secondary tithes. The first
Zane,
tithe belongs to me and me only. Secondary tithe is if somebody want to walk in and need something, I need everybody to give out another 20. Yeah, let's help this person.
hey Zan,
Yes, sir.
I'm getting ready to send you another video. I want you to play in a second. Just give me a minute.
I'll take your time.
I'm gonna send it to you from a different number.
All right, so that's what it's called. It's secondary tithes. First tithe belongs to the teachers and the pastors and the people who's collecting. The secondary tithe belongs to whoever needs help, but they need interest on that. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be an interest on that now if you don't pay it back.
Can I say something?
Yeah, I want to say one thing. Make sure y'all share this video now. Y'all make sure y'all share it, like, subscribe to the channel. Hey, we're gonna come out with more of this. Go ahead, sister.
I was just thinking that, at some point when the Most High comes and he puts it in our inward parts and we're having to face the things that we've done here on this earth and really think about it,
Right.
I think I could imagine that's when he will get that back. These wrongs that he's doing, he will have to face them at that time. Just like everyone will, for that matter.
Right. Hey, you right about that. You right about that one. What they saying? I'm looking at these comments. I'm looking at the comment and trying to work the screen at the same time. Brother, Elder, Norris, where you at, my brother? I ain't got it. Do anybody got something to say, brother?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to send you this video, and you can decide if you want to play it or not. It's pretty much your boy up and on. Hold on a second.
brother Yaakov, anything else you want to say, my brother? I just can't get Yaakov to say nothing tonight. Come on now, Christian. Sister Yael.
Yeah, can you read Deuteronomy 12, verse 8 through 11?
I think I just did, my brother. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it together. You said Deuteronomy 12. Okay. I got the link, gang. I'm about to read something real quick. Give me a second, y'all.
Yeah, I just sent that text message through to you, brother.
Okay. I'll get it in a minute. I'm gonna read this for my brother. Pull the screen up here, my brother. Okay. Y'all know I don't like that King James. I ain't gonna even keep telling y'all that now. Okay. Because that ye, y'all, my tongue don't sit right with that. Y'all gotta bear with me now. Okay, let me move this comment off this screen. All right. You shall not, you ready, Jacob?
Go ahead.
You shall not do after all the things that we do here this day. Every man whatsoever is right in his own eyes. For ye are not as yet come to the rest and to the inherit which Yah your Creator gives you. But then ye go over Jordan and dwell in the land which Yah your Creator gives you to inherit. And when he giveth you rest from all your enemies round about, so that ye dwell in safety. Then there shall be a place which Yah your Creator shall choose to cause his name to dwell there. Tithe, shall ye bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings and your sacrifice, your tithes, and the hating offering of your hand, and all your choice vows will ye vow unto Yah. And ye shall rejoice before Yah your Creator, ye and your son and your daughter, and your manservant, and your maidservant, and the Levite that is within your gates, for as much as he has no part nor inherit with you.
So if you read Ezekiel 20 verse 40, it's pretty much says the same thing that's in the law. It says,
Right.
"For in my holy mountain, the mountain of the heights of Israel, said Yah Elohim, there shall all the house of Israel, all of them in the land serve me. There would I accept them, and there would I require your offerings and the first fruits of your oblations and all your holy things, which consists of the tithes."
That's a good one. Have y'all ever heard Economic read that? Ezekiel 20:40?
I don't think I have, my brother.
I wouldn't if I was him. Just show me up.
You said him. I don't think they have. But you know, we take them to the M3. You feel what I'm saying? Like for
Yeah,
real.
that was a good one, Yaakov. That was a real good one.
And then if you go back to Deuteronomy 12, that 8th verse in Deuteronomy 12, I don't know how people don't realize how heavy that verse is. It's a very heavy verse. It says, "You should not do after all the things that we do here this day. Every man whatsoever is right in his own eyes."
Right.
So when he tells you you can do the law in all the places that you reside, this proves that he's lying. He letting you know he's lying. Because it says you should not do after all things that we do here, this day. So obviously you can't do everything that's in the law everywhere that you reside outside the land.
Right.
See, that's why we walk together, my brother. We're in agreement. That's why we march together, man.
Yeah.
He said that's why we march together. Oh yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to say something while I try to get this video that my brother just sent me?
I'm good. We'll wait on the video.
I'm pretty
Same thing going on.
I'm pretty sure he got a good reason why he sent this to me.
I have a great reason why I sent it, because that's the way I see it. I mean, that's the way it pretty much is.
He got a reason. He got a good reason why he sent it to me. Let me see, can I get it up here? Did y'all hear it? Let me bring it up here.
Some of you women folk, you get hot, you get bothered, and every now and again you get hot and bothered. Well, what I want you to do when you get that hot and you need a little relief, I want you to call me. Don't ask no questions.
Good to see you today, Gloria.
Good to see you too, Miss Williams.
God, yeah.
his only son. Can they do it? Abraham didn't ask no question. Thank you, baby. That's what God expects from his sheep here at the Greater Ebenezer New Revival Tree of Life Institution on Double Rock on the side of the road to Jericho Missionary Baptist Church in Zion. Did I say Mount Calvary? Y'all don't hear me. Preach already. Ain't that the truth? God expects you to do what the Lord wants you to do. Like those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church. Amen. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money. Get the collection plate right on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side. We're gonna now have a beat selection from the
All right, brother, you can pause it right there. Ain't that about what's going on down there?
Don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions.
Just get the money. Just give the money.
That's what's going on out in these church houses, man.
No question. Oh man, that's exactly what's going on. Just get the money.
You got to be a raw-hearted person to rob the people their money and their funds. You know, knowing people can't pay their bills, can't pay anything, and you just taking all that they got while you don't even have a job. You know, you sell herbs. You don't even have a job. You go do physical labor to make money. But the people that's going out making $10, $12, $15 an hour is like the new $5 an hour because the bills are so high now. If you make $20 an hour, it's really like $8 an hour after all the taxing that they're going to do on you, because the more you make, the more they take. And not only is the government taking their money and they getting taxed for it, now they spiritual leaders are taking their money and they getting taxed that way too. And I heard him say one time a couple of years ago about a lady asked a question that they wrote down and he had to answer it. And she was asking if she got, I think it was the income tax. And he was like, yeah, you're supposed to pay that with tithes number 2, where you get on that. Even though she already been taxed by the government on that, you know, as a supplemental income. He wanted to tax on that and just tell her, yeah, you're supposed to pay tithes on when you get that income tax too. Yeah. So he want 10% of your money that you making weekly or every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, and he want 10% of your income, your income tax, federal and states. If that ain't robbery without a gun, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
The government.
Yeah.
Well, let me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to add something to that. When I was there in class, I was no longer working because I have a permanently disabled child. And at that time, that was my only income. And he said that tithes had to come out of that too. And that took me to a place. It did.
Wow. That is terrible. Mm-hmm. I mean, you probably would have got it back in your end because, you know, I don't know. I think that maybe, you know, he was paying the people, you know, how they get in church and some of the deacons get paid, bringing in people and hyping them up. And, you know, I don't know if your cash club was getting a part of the money and any of the other people that do their work around there, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, they ain't doing it for free.
A lot of those people don't get a penny. They're just following behind him, and it freaks me out because he allows them to call him the man of Elohim. Not once has he ever said, "Don't say that, don't call me that." Never. That's how they introduce him every week.
That's true. That's true. That is true.
And secret of the Most High said, yes, I asked that in 2021 and got the same reply, and also was told not to claim it on my taxes.
Say what now?
It's on screen.
Let me see. Let me go look at the comment.
Of the Most High said, yes, I asked that in 2021 and got the same reply, and also was told not to claim it on my taxes.
Wow.
Because it's like you robbing the money back.
You don't know that you ain't getting pimped by this man. These men in these churches. Come on now. You know you got to be getting pimped. You just You that fearful of what they put in your heart that you scared you gonna go to hell or something gonna happen to you if you don't pay 10% to an Elohim that is not even sitting in captivity, which you have no sanctuary here, has no altar here for sacrificing, but you in hell paying tithes and offerings and working hard, giving these people percentage of your life that you work. Most people work 8 hours a day, and let's say they get $10 an hour. So they're gonna make $80 that day before being taxed. So after taxes, they might take home 65, when it comes to their check, and then he wants them to give them $6.50 of that. Hell no, $65 of that, basically at 10%.
Can I add on that also? Young people right now, young people with children. We older, our kids are, most of us, our kids are grown, but people with children, they have daycare costs, they have, school lunch, school supplies, all kinds of stuff. And most people in the, I'm not judging or anything, but most people, based off my own kids, are making between like $18 to maybe $22 an hour. Depending on what field they're in, or what they do, but that's about the average of what they're making with children. So just imagine having to take from just even that to give to tithes and offering. Because my daughter's calls us constantly saying she need help with this, that, and the other, because she just can't make ends meet with what she got, and she works double shifts and everything. It's just terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That is pretty bad.
I don't know. And I got another comment. I don't know why. He haven't took the debate. I do have more than 12 subscribers, and don't forget tithes and offerings.
Because you're a Christian. Because you're a Christian. That's why.
That's who you debate though. Christians.
He ain't debating nobody.
Yeah, the brother or the sister, passion for my people. Yeah, you're right. They transmission is blowed up in part. They just stuck on stupid. They stuck on dumb because they trusted man more than the words of the Creator. Anytime you trust in what a man say, you're gonna be ass off. It's just that simple. That's why you got to go by every word that Elohim speaks. What thus says y'all come out of his mouth, because the man can twist that for his own benefit. He probably got cable and internet and cold air conditioning going, and you probably turn the air conditioning off, so your bill won't be so high because you got to pay tithes and offerings.
Soft carpet.
Yeah, like what Danielle was just saying. The kids with children. You robbing the young folks, and then you tell them when these certain days come around, you call feast day, tell them to throw their damn food out the house. There's on 11 in the house. You throwing the cereal away from the children, throwing the milk away, and you can't even afford to throw that stuff away.
And they doing it.
They do it. But I see it like this. I see that they doing it for the purpose of really trying to serve Elohim, but they just being misled by man for his own benefit.
Right.
If we was in the land, most of these people that sit in these church houses and doing everything that they doing in the houses of Atlanta would probably be really true people that's trying to see what Yah say do, but they just not doing it here because they got a man that's teaching them false.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know they want to learn.
Yeah, they want to learn. They want to do right.
Oh yeah, I know they want to learn. Make sure y'all share this video. Make somebody wake up the MOWREHS, because I know he either watching it or he got on his watch list. You know what I'm saying? Y'all share like this video and share it, let these folks know.
I thought you were gonna try to call him one day, man. What happened?
Man, I don't even know.
I probably got him blocked or something.
Nah, I got a new number.
You might have your block, so you never know.
Let me see. Anybody on here know the MOWREHS number? Yeah, I got the MOWREHS number. Anybody?
I think Danielle got it.
Yeah, I think I still got it in my phone. I might.
Don't put it on the.
Don't put it on live.
He
give it out to everybody. You can reach me at 404.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Let's let him give his own amount. We don't want to have him saying, we got people coming to harass him for videos that we made. So just, shoot him through a text and then try to call him that way. Maybe he answers the phone. I talk to him. I love talk to him.
I'm gonna put you on the speaker too.
Yeah, put him on there and see if he answers the phone.
We're gonna call MOWREHS. Y'all want us to call MOWREHS?
Yeah, don't call.
Y'all want us to call Purple Dollar. Y'all let us know.
Just go ahead and call him up, man.
Do Creflo Dollar give out his phone number?
Oh, here it is.
Shit, they might be working together. meeting up at Kroger's late at night.
So meet up at Kroger.
Get the collection plate around on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side. We gonna now have a
Get the collection plate around on that side. Get around on that.
The collection plate, don't he? Y'all remember I was sitting in church when you was little and they passed that wicker basket around. It was made out of wicker sometimes, and then sometimes it was made out of just metal. And people, you hear that change dropping there, clink, clink, clink. You hear all that, you know. Yeah, gold plated, and people just putting all their money in it and it passed by you. It's got 5, 10s, 20s, and 100s in it.
Let's see what he say, y'all. I'm about to call.
Let me tell y'all, this is what got me with these churches and tithes and offerings. Me and my wife, we was going faithful, paying our tithes and everything, and we came under some hard times in this church. And you know, we spoke to the pastor and the deacon and all that. There was a woman.
I'm calling them already.
Oh, you calling her right now? Hold on, Floyd. He's trying to call Elkanah real quick. Hey, put the phone up against. I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
Well, you know, y'all know he watching.
Please leave your message for.
Hey, let me leave a message, brother. Put the phone up close.
Hold on. I hung up because I didn't want to get the number out. You know what I'm saying? I can't be back.
Oh yeah, shit. I was gonna leave a message. I was gonna leave a message after when he come on the podcast. You know, talk about the offers.
Yeah, we're gonna leave a message. Hold on, we're gonna call back again.
But I don't know if you can hear me good because it sounds like the phone is far away from me.
No, I'm gonna turn you up on the speaker. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you when to go. He's gonna leave a message. Yeah, hold on, y'all. We call. Hold on.
Please leave your message for 404-579-7908.
Are you ready?
My brother. Elkanah, shalom, my brother. This is Brother Yasan. Give me a call back. You got my number if you still do. If not, I'll text it to you here in a little bit. But I want you to see if you can come on the podcast and we talk about tithes and offers and some different things and see if you and I can come to an agreement to have a discussion in front of the people about tithes and offerings or any subject matter for that case. So give me a call back. If you have my number, this is Yasan. And if not, I'll go ahead and text it to you here in a little bit so it'll come through. I appreciate it, my brother. Shalom.
Okay.
So Floyd just text me the number. That's the number you're texting, right, Floyd?
Yeah, that's the number.
All right, let me text him, let him know it's me. He probably ain't got my number no more since our last conversation a couple of years ago.
Right.
Shit, everybody got it now.
Well, I did say it on the message, didn't it? Okay, so. All right, I'm texting him, let him know to give me a call back.
What you want with me, you Christian heathen?
You might say that. I don't know.
Donations.
I mean, but truly the only way to get it out in the opening, to get everything out, get shit out the mud, is him to just step up, you know, and just stop throwing shots at you through the Sabbath classes and just, you know, speak on it, the matter. You know, if you go to YouTube, Elkanah got maybe 15 or 20 debates with different people.
Right.
So if you got all these debates with different people about Christ, then why don't you debate the people that's, you know, debate about us? We're not talking about Christ. Everybody know that ain't nothing. We want to talk about the situations within the house of Israel, within the people, and the wrongdoing that's going on. See, you beat up on Christians all day long. Anybody talking about Christ? So that's easy to do. You know, but when it comes time to defend yourself within your own house, you don't want to do that.
Right. You're right.
Because he feel challenged. He feels
Yeah.
he could, especially somebody like Zan, you know,
But
somebody that's been there.
he ain't
Yeah.
got his walking shoes on. You know, what's called had his walking shoes on. So you know, his shoes is only made for the platform behind the altar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, it don't even have to be an argument. It just, you know, just come on and just say simple stuff like, you know, well, this is why I feel, because that's what he's gonna say anyway. This is why I feel we should take tithes and offerings, you know. In other words, this, that, and the other. So I'm just saying, come on the podcast and just speak. It don't have to turn into no big blown out debate or no big argument. You just speak what you think and what you feel, even though we know it's not what thus says Yah, which is why he probably don't want to do it, because we gonna hit him up with what the Most High says, and we're not gonna worry about what he's saying.
If he feel like you should that we supposed to be paying tithes and offerings, bring up the script that says that.
He can't do it, brother. He's not gonna do it
That's
because
what
it's
I'm
not there.
saying.
I know.
Bring
So
it up.
he knows that he's already defeated before he even comes to the trial. So I mean, why go to court on it when you already defeated? But and then at the same time, when you know that you have a reason why you don't want to talk about it, but you continue to do it to the people, what makes it even worse? You know you don't have an argument to stand on, but you're not gonna stop doing what you're doing.
exactly.
Because that's the way as a man. That's what man do.
That's why I think it's so much of him scared to come on. Like literally, I feel like if he come on and then you know he lose the debate, he knows that he can't open them doors of that house again.
Yeah.
Because people gonna look at him like, dang, why did I do it to myself and hurt my finances?
Well, I heard two different reasons already. The first reason I think I heard was I don't debate with people because they only got like 5 or 6 followers. And then the second reason was I don't debate with people because my teacher had already tore them to pieces. And neither one of them is even a church. You know,
Well,
Samuel called his phone and left messages, you know, private messages like we just done, and on multiple occasions, I believe. And he didn't return the call not once, but he said, standing up there on the podium, that he will debate anybody about pretty much anything, even when he was talking about Samuel.
Yeah.
He said he would debate him, but we know you prove yourself to be a liar because the man has called you, and he called him and he left him a decent message. He wasn't, you know how Samuel is. Samuel ain't finna call him and be like, hey, nigga, I want you to, you know, debate me. You know how Samuel is. He come in modest, you know, he come in with kindness and professional, and he want to talk to you and try to get the point across to you, not just to slaughter you and disrespect you and make you look bad.
right.
You know, Samuel will probably feel better about you accepting the truth and start trying to walk therein versus making you look like a damn fool that you truly are.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is, brothers and sisters. It is what it is.
And passion for my people say, why haven't he debated you yet? You got more than 12 subscriber members. And he was talking crap about Brother Samuel.
Yeah.
Now, Brother Sam, you got more subscribers than him now.
Facts.
Yeah.
So,
Because, you know, the people are gathered to truth.
right.
When they find out one line, they see one that's telling the truth. All you got to do is just go through the scriptures and read them for yourself, and you see who lying and telling the truth.
Oh, yeah, you definitely will. Speaking of the Most High, said I'm over here giggling like when I was a kid, prank calling people from the phone book. Listen to y'all leaving messages got me tickled.
No, it's just me. We got some people, you know, we've never personally, me and Floyd, we've never stepped foot in the house of YisraEL Atlanta. But we got people who is on this call that was there. You know, I can only see what's on the outside. Y'all was on the inside, and to listen to the sister Yael, I've heard her multiple times, and I see and understand what kind of people I'm dealing with. You can tell she ain't lying because you can just see the fruits of what they do. You know, so everything that she says lines up with what, you know, is going on, and that's just giving us a different eye to look at things in a different way. You know, because we never been there. We don't know them personally. I talked to him 100 times on the phone. You know, he called me, I call him, we laugh, we joke, we talk about scriptures, we talk about this, we talk about that. You know, over time, when I start questioning him on certain things, he didn't want to talk to me no more. He would tell me, yeah, we're going to talk about that, my brother. Just like when I bought Ezekiel 2040 to him, you know, about 2 or 3 years ago. He said, yeah, we're going to get into that. I'm going to tell you why I believe this and that. He never did call me back. He never answered his phone no more.
Right.
Because then that let me know, because he knew what we was going to go to was going to make him look bad. He had no way to be explaining to get out of it. So he just didn't want to deal with it. So he just completely cut me off.
Yeah. They cut you out quick. Revolver.
Yeah, cut me off quick because he didn't want to go through the scriptures. And then I seen the video where Zan called him outside the grocery store and he wanted to talk to him. I can understand why he really didn't want to do it at that time because, he said he had a sick wife at home, and I understand nobody want to be dealing with anything when that kind of shit is going on. But still, he just never gave Zan an explanation. And Zan was in the house with him,
Yeah, you right about that.
Get back to it. You know what I'm saying? If you that confident, you come back to that situation. Let's address that.
That's true. Right? I agree.
And if I'm wrong, my brother, I have no problem apologizing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about to the MOWREHS.
Well, you understand that because you ain't wrong.
Exactly.
That's all that is.
It's being funny. You feel what I'm saying? I wish I had my elder Samuel was a. You can do it for me.
It ain't so much as being mad at Elkanah. I'm not really mad at him because I know in captivity, y'all said all these things are gonna take place, but it's more like I feel bad for the people that's sitting in there and that will really cut your throat for saying something about him because they truly believe in their heart that he's right.
Yeah,
they call him man of Elohim. They saying that when they come upon a man. Do you know those words you speaking? Man of Elohim. Man of Elohim ain't gonna rob you, and he's not gonna flip flop and say, "I'm not gonna get married again." They get married again. He's not gonna do none of the stuff that this brother been doing and been portrayed to be doing and been told to be doing. A man of Elohim is about what thus says Yah, and he ain't doing what thus says Yah. Anytime a man's telling you to keep the Sabbath day in captivity, and you ain't got to eat the showbread in front, that you got to eat in front of Yah and have to continue to burn offerings and doing this with all the priests, and you say, we can't do all that right now, so we just gonna do this. That's not a man of Elohim, because Yahweh don't accept nothing less than what he said.
Right. You right about that. Seeker of the Most High said he ignored my text when I was texting about some herbs from his business after he told me to check when he traveled to visit there in 2021. I guess he was saying when he traveled to visit there.
You know what? I'm glad that this person said that because that brought back a memory. I remember Elkanah standing on stage and telling people, you should be doing all you can to be here, to move here, to be in the sanctuary. Drawing them in like fish, throwing his lead out and just drawing them in. And then after I heard the situation about the sister with the mixed kids, and we found out that the daddy was a white boy, he didn't want them there. So you just drawing people in and throw them to the wolves when they get there. That's not right. That's all the way wrong. Do you understand how wrong that is?
But now he accepts them.
Yeah, he recanted that today. He sure changed that today.
Now he accepting all colors.
Into the sanctuary.
All colors, nationalities, I accept.
Yeah, because all their money is green. That's why.
Right. Yep. Seeker of the Most High said, but they are just like the church. They support these leaders to death, even when they know the leader is wrong. Say it again. Say it again. That's so right. And like I said, man, it went to the point, like I told y'all on the last podcast, to the point where a sister, or elder, somebody, whoever threatened, like, hey, whoa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't take it that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he sat right there and he had that grin on his face, like, yeah, warrior. She got my back.
Hey, Zan.
Yo.
Can somebody read Isaiah 56?
Let's see if I can put it up to my brother. Isaiah 56, what?
Isaiah 56.
56, what, Norris? You talking about the whole thing?
Yeah, it's only 12 verses. Are y'all there?
I'm here, but Norris, I guess his phone went out.
Elder Yason.
Man, look, I don't know what's wrong with this damn phone.
Whatever. Maybe it ain't the phone.
What you want to read out of Isaiah 56, my brother? You see what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
just read. I'm gonna start from the top.
I just thought, yeah. The Android blanking on it
Thus
all.
said, all right, here we go. Chapter Isaiah 56.
Yeah, 1 through
Thus
7.
said, 1 through what?
1 through 7.
1 through 7.
All right. Thus said Yahweh, keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger that have joined himself to Yahweh speak, saying, Yahweh hath utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the what
Eunuchs.
the eunuchs say, Behold, I am a dry tree. For thus says Yahweh unto the eunuchs that keep my Sabbath and choose the things that please me and take hold of my covenant. Even unto them will I give in mine house and within my walls a place and name better than of son and of daughters. I will give them everlasting name that shall not be cut off. Also the sons of the strangers that join themselves to Yahweh, to serve him, to love the name of Yahweh, to be his servants, everyone that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and taketh hold of my covenant. Even them will I bring to my holy mountain, and make them joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon my altar. For my house shall be called a house of prayer for all people.
All people, my
That's
brother.
what, that's what he read today.
There's a law of the strangers. The strangers is the inherit the land. One law for the strangers, one law for Israel. So
Right.
you seeing, Yahweh didn't sit there and said that, even the stranger gonna be in the land. And that sojourn with us and gonna keep the law just like we keep the law. Their kids gonna be circumcised and everything just like us. So, for you to talk about, you tell somebody to come to your sanctuary, move down there, and then you get down there and find out they got a white man, kids, got a white daddy, and you tell them they can't come in because of that.
Yeah, this is what I was telling y'all he was reading today. This is what he read today. And
Oh, is that right? He was reading that today.
The stress in his face. The stress in his face when he was reading it, when he had that child reading this.
And say keep
Well,
the Sabbath from polluting it. And you know that's exactly what they're doing now.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not keeping no Sabbath. They just pretending to be keeping the Sabbath.
True.
If they was keeping the Sabbath, they'd be dead by now because all that is going on up in there ain't gonna be allowed. You know how they go.
Right.
So they just reenacting something. I guess they just practice until they get back to the land. Because I heard him say that. He said we practicing to get back into the land.
Right.
He also told you that the only way you was gonna get back in the land was to keep the commandments. Remember? He said in order to get back in the land, you have to keep the commandments.
Yep.
That's a lie because Genesis 15 was an everlasting covenant made between Yah and Abraham about the land being inherited unconditionally. Ain't got nothing to do. The law was not even given at that time. So every time you get in that land and you don't keep the commandments, what happens? You get kicked out.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me read Isaiah 56 verse 10. Starting at 10. His watchmen are blind and they are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, laying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. And they are shepherds, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way. Everyone for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine and will and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
All right, so check this out. For all the people that may be listening for the House of Israel of Atlanta or Cincinnati or wherever you may be, was Danielle present? Where's Danielle at?
I'm
She
here.
right here.
Do you feel like reading?
Yeah.
How about Jeremiah 23, 14, 40? Since everybody being called the man of Elohim.
With this Jet Trav, he says the issue with the teacher only against tithes and offerings, or about everything he teaches.
Oh, that's more than just tithes and offerings. It's
It's
about
more,
keeping,
yeah. It's
keeping the
more
laws
against
and
tithes and
captivity.
offerings. And what we trying to say is he keep reneging, for lack of a better term, on his word and his teaching.
Where did he tell me to go?
What was that scripture again, Joshua?
Jeremiah 23, 14, 40. Let's see if this lines up with certain people about these prophets and men of Elohim.
14, 40.
Yeah, 14 verse all the way down to 40.
Wait. Jeremiah what?
23. Jeremiah 23, 14, 40.
He want me to read from 14 to 40.
Yeah, verse 14 all the way down to 40. Well, you can probably stop before you get to 40. I mean, you ain't got to read that much. I know it's the whole book I throw it at you, but I'll tell you what to stop it. You ain't got to go that far.
Okay. Can they hear me?
Can y'all hear him?
Barely.
I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem a horrible thing.
You still real low. She's real low.
Might have to give her the phone too.
I have also seen in the prophets of Jerusalem a horrible thing. They commit adultery, walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doeth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh of hosts concerning the prophets: Behold, I will feed them with wormwood, and make them drink the water of gall. For from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness gone forth into all the land. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts: Hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of Yahweh. They say still unto them that despise me, Yahweh hath said, Ye shall have peace. And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of his own heart, No evil shall come upon you. For whom have stood in the counsel of Yahweh, and have perceived and heard his word, and have marked his word, and heard it? Behold, a whirlwind of Yahweh is gone forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. The anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In latter days ye shall consider it perfectly. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. But if they had stood in my counsel, and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from their evil way, and from the evil of their doing. I am Elohim at hand, saith Yahweh, and not a God afar off. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay.
He's saying he's
Can
right
any
there. Am I not a God that's far off? Yeah, go ahead. You'll get it when you keep reading.
can I hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Saith Yahweh. Do I fill heaven and earth? Saith Yahweh. I have heard what the prophets said. They prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man of his neighbor, every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal. The prophet that hath a dream, let him tell a dream. And he that hath my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the chaff to the wheat, saith Yahweh?
Okay, that's good. Now, if he was the man of Elohim, he'd have stood in the council of Yahweh and know that he couldn't be taking tithes and offering or trying to keep the law in captivity.
Right.
Because he must do all of what Yahweh had said do with capital A. All. Not some. He's not a priest, and he tell brothers be careful to say they are priests and to call themselves Kohanes, but yet he's doing the priestly duties, even though he know he's not a priest.
Right.
So if he had stood in the council of Yah, he would be doing the things correct. So obviously he ain't the man of Elohim. He just a brother robbing you. You know what I mean when I say brother. He's just a brother robbing you.
You're right there.
You know, and then if you get in a situation, you done gave this man your money and you can't pay your bills, and he go back, you know, to ask him, hey, can I get a few dollars so I can pay my bills? And he gonna make you pay it back with interest. This is like loan shark type stuff.
That's the crazy part.
But thank you, Danielle. I appreciate you for reading that for me. I see that you passed high school with all flying colors, not so with your other half. But thank you.
Boy, I can't wait till we all meet up.
I love you, my brother. I love you. I'm just teasing on you. You know how it is.
Oh, I can't wait.
We'll talk when we get off the phone. I know you got some choice words for me. We'll talk when we get off the phone.
No, I'm going to give them to you right now. No, just
all right.
So,
I got one more request before we do end this live, if she don't mind. If your wife don't mind, my brother.
Okay.
Go ahead.
They want to read Deuteronomy 4:7 through 14 to 14.
Yeah. That's a nice one too.
What's that? Deuteronomy 4 verse 14.
Oh, 4? Okay. What about why you didn't start at Deuteronomy? Well, go ahead. I was gonna say about starting, don't add to the word or take from it. Deuteronomy 4:2, which is what's being done at the moment.
Definitely adding to it.
Yeah, definitely. Move to the right hand or the left hand.
Okay. Deuteronomy 4, verse 14. And Yahweh commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land whether ye go over to possess it.
You have a low price guarantee.
Hold on, my bad.
Mattress Firm?
That's my bad, y'all. All right, go ahead.
You in the market to buy mattresses? What the hell going on?
Them be the commercials that be talking up on the side of the screen. Okay, go ahead, my bad.
Okay. And Yahweh commanded me at that time.
One more time.
How do you sleep at night?
How do you sleep at night? On a mattress or mattress?
Wow.
I'm trying to remove the egg.
You okay, my brother? Is your back hurting? You out of whack?
It be the egg that's popping up. Okay, go ahead. Let's go on and get this. Go ahead. Third time charm. Okay.
And Yahweh commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye may do them in the land whether ye go over to possess it. Take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner to stimulate. For ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that Yahweh spake unto Horeb out of the midst of the fire. Lest ye corrupt yourselves, and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that filleth the air. the likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all of the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which Yahweh thy Elohim hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
Okay.
Under the whole heaven.
Thank you,
But
sister.
Yahweh, huh?
I said, I think he was trying to point out that point on 14, what it said in the land, the judgments and the statute on verse 14.
And Yahweh commanded me at that time to teach you your statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land whither you go over to possess it.
That's it. That's what they were trying to point out in the comments.
And you know where they was at that time. They was in the wilderness, getting ready to go into the land. Now, can we take a 5-second silence and ask ourselves, are we talking against somebody because we feel like they in the wrong, or are we talking against somebody that because we know by what thus says Yah that they are in the wrong?
Because we know thus says Yah that they're in the wrong.
Yeah, whether it be a pastor.
But I say again, we know that he's in the wrong because he taught us the right way before.
Exactly. So with us being on this call, knowing that he's in the wrong, and the people that sit in the sanctuary that thinking he's right, you have to put it together to understand why they think he's right, because they are emotionally attached to him.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And now you all are
they couldn't think that he's right because they were there too when we learned it the right way.
That's true, but they are more accepting of his words than you and I are, because we'll go read what Yah says that they're going to accept what Elkanah has told them, and what T.D. Jakes has told them, and what Cleflo Dollar has told them.
Right.
You know, we have seeked the truth. You seek Yahweh by his face and trying to figure out what he says, and don't worry about what no man said, because the only way a man can corrupt Yah's word is by adding to it. You had to add to it. There's no way you can, add and take away is the only way that you can come up with what you got.
Right.
So we have, subtracted the lies that the man has spoke and has added to Yahweh's words to make himself look like, he's doing it right. And now we have an understanding that he's wrong. The whole time he's wrong. And now, since you're speaking against him, he's speaking against you in his own way in the sanctuary. And now we just continue to keep finding ourselves making these videos, these podcasts, because it's going back and forth. But the only way I see to stop it from going back and forth is if you get face to face with an audience, and let's put the words of Yah up against the words that you speak. And let's see who's, speaking what thus says Yah and who's not.
So that means if excuse me, let me turn this off real quick. So that means put that lease on the table, them keys. Tell your landlord that he can keep security deposit. You might be breaking the lease. Put them chairs back in storage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they just debated out with the word. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you'll know who's telling the truth. And your teacher was not afraid to debate Brother Samuel. Even though he walked out, but he was not afraid. You know what I'm saying? So if you the true man of Elohim, why are you afraid?
Put your cards on the table and sit down with the Brother Samuel. Both of y'all had the same exact teacher. And one saying the teacher's right and one saying the teacher was wrong. So it don't have to, it ain't that hard. It's not that hard. But I know some people don't want to look bad. They don't want to be wrong. Nobody wants to be wrong. And nobody wants to have to understand that, hey, people have listened to me and lived and died with the lies that I told them.
Right.
I've caused people to go to their grave believing something that wasn't right. So I understand when you feel that way and you think about all that. You know how I feel if I knew I taught somebody a lot of something and they died believing what I taught them, and now they can no longer be corrected because I caused them to die in error. That's got to be a horrible feeling with somebody with a heart.
Right. So right, my brother. Come on, MOWREHS. You say you got the fear of the Most High.
Yeah, you tell people that you love them. Oh, I love you, good brother. Well, show some love. Show some love and come on out here and let's get it right for our people. Your pride of you being, the man who's teaching what thus says Yah when you really ain't. Has got to do something. At some point, you gotta agree with yourself that, hey, I might be wrong. And I'm pretty sure he already didn't read up on being wrong. I mean, come on now.
Right.
The only way y'all gonna get that man's attention is if we all show up to that sanctuary and stand in front of it with the book and read the scriptures out loud.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He'll do that because police.
Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that. You'll be escorted out by security.
But out there in the parking lot, that's private property. This gay people don't know that. Only way you can get kicked out if you walk inside his building. But out there in the parking lot, what the studio is and the salon is, that is not his property. You remember the lease.
That's bad. It shouldn't have to go that far, but
I'm telling you now.
I don't waste no gas going out there trying to deal with him.
Right, that part.
Right.
You always gas.
He need to do something because you going too far with this calling out names. Now you go try to start calling out our names. Matter of fact, hold on.
What exactly? What did you say? He said we was Christians, but how did you know he was directing straight to us? What did he say?
On, y'all. I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give him a face.
Papa Smurf.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a face.
And what you gonna tell him with your face?
What you gonna let him know?
This is who I am.
Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The hustlers. You feel me?
Yeah, this is who I am. So, you're a liar, you're a thief.
Tell him, bro.
You renege on all your teaching. Everything you talking about now, you spoke against 3 years ago. I ain't never been to the sanctuary, but I was on that class every week.
For 2 years.
For 2 years.
Did you ever send him some tithes and offerings?
No, because we weren't paying tithes and offering in.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't required.
Yeah, I ain't sending no money. I don't know if he had sent them money or not.
Yeah, we hadn't been taught to pay tithes and offerings.
I think Elder Noah wants some tithes.
What'd you say?
I said I think Elder Noah wants some tithes.
No, I ain't got to get it that way.
And MOWREHS Elkanah, you know them
I
lions.
ain't to rob the people and lie saying y'all. I mean, that's greater than danger, there, buddy. I'll rob you for some paper with some white boy face on it telling you y'all tell me, come on now. That's just always making it already.
Oh, and people don't, some people might not know, tithes is mixed fabric. I mean, they're not tithes, but the money that y'all paying tithes with.
It's made out of all kinds of stuff.
Yes. Cotton and linen twined together.
Yep. Remember I told that graven image around with you, you got the money in your pocket.
Right.
Man, we
ain't gonna all we want is a debate. We got the followers, you got the followers, had the followers, got some followers. Let's go. And if you don't want to debate me, we can bring Brother Samuel up here.
Shit, he'll debate you before you debate him. I ain't playing. Shit, you can get you talking about tithes and offerings. I come to Elkanah door with 100,000 in a briefcase. You still won't do it.
He ain't gonna do it.
Nah, he ain't gonna do it. Samuel. Shit, Samuel ain't gonna do nothing but say 2 words. And Elkanah gonna hang up. Shalom, brother. Click. That's it.
But we ain't gonna make this podcast too long. We already at 2 hours and 23 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Praise God.
So, question real quick.
Go ahead.
What about before you end the podcast to give the next subject of what it might be, so the people will know what to look forward for instead of waiting on the banner? You done froze up. Zane, you done froze up.
That's a bad look.
You just had to get on it, didn't you? You just had to get on it.
North.
Yeah, we hear you froze up on it.
North.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, say our internet was glitching.
Yeah.
Say that again. Oh, so what you want to do?
I mean, I don't, we had one that we was gonna do, but Brother Yaakov made a wise decision not to do it. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess about keeping Sabbath and in captivity.
Mm-hmm.
Since everybody waking up, taking baths to get ready to go to a building where y'all ain't at the very next day and stay there from sun up to sundown.
Burning their sheets.
Yeah, doing all kind of stuff. Trying to be holy and set apart, which they're not.
Right.
So maybe we can do that. What you think, Danielle?
I would like to.
She forgot the camera was on.
I forgot the camera was on.
Floyd just put you out there, didn't he? Go on, tap him in the throat. Go on, tap him in the throat.
She grabbed the phone, and I told her, the camera on. That's when it turned right back around to me.
I also wanted to talk about, if we're going to be talking about keeping the Sabbath and all that, but how if you watch different social media platforms, they're all keeping it on separate days too. Like some people say you're supposed to do it at nighttime, and some people say it's like certain days of the month, and then some people are saying like it's so many things. So that's how we know we're not supposed to be doing it, because we know the Most High does not deal with confusion, and that is definite confusion.
And you know what? That's a good topic. What do you ask people, like, if you was to do the thing on the Sabbath, what day should it be kept? Most people will probably tell you Friday night, Saturday night. But what do y'all think on that? Well, we know what y'all think because y'all was going to class.
Y'all got to throw that in there, don't you?
I just tried to put it out there,
Don't let us forget. Y'all got to throw that in there.
But okay, so let's say this. So if they say that the Sabbath day is Friday night until Saturday night, then they still not understanding that every word of Elohim is pure.
Right.
Yahweh said, keep the Sabbath day holy. Day consists of light. Genesis 1:5, he is the one that separated light from day and called the day light and called the darkness night. You will never find in the scriptures, anywhere in the Holy Scriptures, where one day is consistent of a day period and a night period. Because this is why you say Moses went up 40 days and 40 nights. It rained 40 days and 40 nights. Day consists of light. So how can you keep the Sabbath day at night and call it a day? And how the hell is 12 o'clock midnight considered a new day? If that is the case, then tell me when is nighttime. If a new day started at midnight, shit, where the hell is night start?
Well,
right about that.
But I'm not meaning even just so much that. I'm talking about like some people are like it's the dates. It's on different dates.
Yeah, different days. Lunar.
And they also have a. Go ahead, my sister. I ain't even cut you off.
Oh, you're fine.
They
like
also
they can
have
stay
their feet on my.
There, like that.
Go ahead, my man. Go ahead. My bad. Let me.
Yeah, because I didn't see that too, where they saying, "Oh, the Sabbath is this Wednesday," and like, "Oh, what? When did that start? How did that become?" You got to clean yourself Thursday night to get ready for Friday morning.
Yep. I hear it all the time.
And y'all also know how they feet days be on different days. You might got somebody trying to slaughter a lamb in April, then you got somebody else trying to slaughter a lamb in May. You know what I'm saying? So,
trying to do it all. They got no priest to do absolutely nothing.
And you also know the new moon sometimes run on the Shabbat. So you got the first and the seventh day on the same day.
Go ahead. Danielle said she got a question, y'all.
Right.
Lady, when y'all was doing Sabbath, what was y'all cooking for that Saturday? What was y'all making?
Pork chops.
No, we made a lot of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? I baked cakes and everything. You know what I mean?
You said what? Oh, say that again?
I said I was even baking cakes.
You was baking cakes.
Come on now, stop playing.
I'm so glad I didn't go to that class.
Was it just like every Saturday? Is that what? Because that's what we ended up doing almost every week with these sandwiches.
Oh yeah, now we cook 4 meals on a Friday, and then we just don't warm them up And sometimes, yeah, we had like food bags, like to keep it warm and stuff like
Yeah, we
that.
was carrying them clothes too. We brought it all in.
Vegetables too. Boy, y'all was eating good, huh?
Yeah, it was good in the neighborhood. Breaking bread is what he called
Well,
it.
now we see what tithes and offerings went. Did they buy the food?
No, come on now.
We brought our own food.
Brought our
We
own
paid
food.
for it.
Cheese,
Wow.
fruit,
Even
and
on the
salad.
family days.
You know, and now you mentioned that. I remember I don't even know, was it last year? A couple of years ago. No, yeah, it was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving coming up. And I heard Elkanah, you know, when they get ready to leave, and he'd be like, oh man, I sure don't want y'all to leave. Wish we could just stay. And then he was asking the dark skinned chick with the low hair. Damn, what's her name? That do the end presentation things about the tithes and offerings, her and Elron's wife.
Oh, you talking about Ariella?
He wanted some
Yeah,
turkey.
he was like, you know, y'all want to cook tomorrow? It was Thanksgiving. He was like, y'all ain't gonna be breaking no laws.
No, that wasn't it.
It was Christmas up there.
No,
One of them damn days.
It was Thanksgiving.
But
And
matter of fact,
they were gonna do like a family fun day or something like that.
Yeah, family fun day.
I remember that.
He was like, yeah, he was like, what do you say? Yeah, y'all want to come join up at the church? You know, if we join back up here, we can maybe cook something, or y'all want to bring something to cook.
He's like, you ain't
He's
breaking
like, we can have a whole feast or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You gotta be careful with that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
But how do y'all really feel about, you know, waking up and not having to deal with all that nonsense no more?
Oh, at first it was
hard.
But it feels peaceful though. I ain't gonna even hold it. Yeah.
No. Tell me what you was about to say at first. You said at first something.
Nah, you already know what I'm about to say, Elder.
No, tell me what you about to say, brother, because I heard you. You didn't cut it off, trying to make it short.
I said at first, you know what I'm saying, it was a battle with myself in the word, you know what I'm saying, because I came out of Christianity, I came out of Christianity and tried to seek the truth. And for me to start sewing my fringes on, you know what I'm saying, buying the shirt, going to finding the blue cord, you know what I'm saying, to sew on the shirt, buying sewing machines, and you know what I'm saying, trying not to end up unclean on the day that I got to go to the Shabbat, you know what I'm saying, all that was like, it was like tiring because I know I didn't have the full understanding, but I was trying to do it, you feel what I'm saying, I was trying to look down at my tassels and like, shoot, okay, remember the laws, don't cuss this brother out. Okay, remember the laws, don't, you know what I'm saying?
Then about that clean and unclean.
And then the clean and unclean, and
I remember what you touch with everything else.
And then on these feast days, you got trying to get all the yeast out the house, and it was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, I hear somebody say, you know, it's in the gas. I was like, God dang, I got to drive the car. You know, he telling you to take the seats out the car, get the crumbs out the car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. So now you had understanding that, you know, if you was in the land of the covenant of the law, it wouldn't even be that hard at all.
Yeah, it won't be that hard. You feel what I'm saying? And then it will be priests there to let us know how it's supposed to be done. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, praise y'all for the understanding. You know, we all got to give praise for the understanding, and thank you for the brothers, you know, that lead us to the truth and understanding, like, you know, Brother Elise was one, but he was wrong. And then thank you for Brother Samuel, you know, and thank y'all period for, you know, opening the eyes.
Right.
You know,
it was crazy.
And I think like the sister Yael for coming on and, you know, sharing her stories, it'll wake you up to what these people truly are behind closed doors.
Right.
You know, different than the pastors. You know, the pastor want to be seen one way in the congregation, but get home and raise all kind of hell and do all kind of wickedness.
Right.
They were showing it anyway. They were showing it.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go to Atlanta.
You remember you was on your way down there. Y'all wanted to go down there and visit.
Yeah, we wanted to go down there until a couple incidents I seen on that. I looked at my wife. I said, "Nah."
I can see you right now standing on that up there on that stage, them singing with your dreadlocks jingling, dingling, jumping up and down.
No, you could have seen me. The security snatching me up off the stage.
Man, I mean, there's so many people who've been through so many years of that stuff. You know, Zan been there. I think you said he was there for like 2 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 years.
And then the sister Yael, she been there for quite a while. You know, with them.
14 years.
14
How long?
years.
22.
14.
She said 14 years?
14 years.
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Somebody gonna get their damn head bashed. They spend that much of my time.
Well, Brother Azania, I know you're probably about to wrap it up. I was just thinking, when you mentioned all the things we had to do to prepare, do you remember, I know you and your wife remember when we would prepare for the Feast of Unleavened Bread? And it wasn't just bread we had to get out of the house. It was some of everything. Nail polish, certain shampoo, soap, just mouthwash, some of everything. You remember that?
Right.
Yeah. I remember that too. We was watching. Yeah, I looked at Danielle. I looked at Danielle like this, y'all.
Like, nah.
We just went grocery shopping, man.
Like, just went grocery shopping. No, put it in your shed. Put it in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Take it out to the back of the yard.
If it's attached to the house, you still got to like that.
Like if it's attached. That was just like the most stressful time. You know what I'm saying? Like looking back on it, it was like one of the most stressful times. Instead of like me continuing to do what I was doing before I even came to that house, which was reading it on my own. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to come to think about it, like when we was getting tithes, I know I said this in another one of my podcasts. When we was getting tithes, I made a video years before that, getting on other people for paying tithes and saying that churches are scammers. You know what I'm saying? But go to the house and start giving them that moolah, the monions. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. He has truly caused people error, man. He has truly caused people error.
So
it was disheartening, you know.
Yeah, somebody said cleaning products too. I remember somebody cleaning products. And I also remember him talking about some damn paint that had lead in it. He probably got people home tearing down all the damn drywall trying to put up new drywall.
Yeah. When he went to the CDC website.
Yeah.
To tell you what was all in canned food and everything. They allowed this much rat doo-doo in this. They must allow this much stuff in this. And this much stuff in this. Throw it all away. I'm like, oh my God, man.
And everything we eat over here is polluted.
I like canned green beans. I do. I like them.
Oh yeah.
I asked him, what is it that we are supposed to eat then? If all of the food had, and what are we supposed to be doing?
And he told you that
you ask questions like that, but they never get answered.
Yeah, well, he was answering. He said that the brother Amram and his wife went out and bought a bread maker, and then they bought some kind of thing to beat the meat or something. The damn
bread.
Yeah, the damn. Hold on now. It was something. He bought a bread maker, and because he's making his own bread, and then something about they was buying meat. I think they was buying like something he had going on, meat slices or something like that he had. So I guess they was trying to give him instructions. He said they had a list of everything that was bad that had roach legs and rat poop and all. He said they allowed a certain amount.
Yeah, roach legs and stuff.
Yeah, you go to the restaurant, get a pizza, you gonna get some rat turds just cooked in there somewhere. You just don't know it. You in a polluted land. Y'all said we was gonna eat dog. So I mean, you could try your best not to eat it. Do your due diligence and try to read what's on the can. But who said what's on the can is correct? You in a place that lie to you straight to your face. You think they ain't gonna lie to you on the can?
Yeah, right.
That's the truth.
That just shows we ain't got nothing without y'all. We just inhale. We ain't got y'all. We can't eat clean. We can't breathe clean air. Can't drink good water. We still inhale. We trying to get back to that land that's flowing with milk and honey, clean water that's drinking in the rivers.
Right.
Can y'all imagine us being there? Can you just imagine us being there?
Don't start.
Yeah, grapes as big as Noah's head.
Boy.
Don't start. You know how to imagine it.
I know. Imagine just being back in that land and hoping, that we get a chance to see that. That's what we're looking forward for. We don't know. Like we said, we don't know what could happen tomorrow. I'd be ready to go. I'd leave everything behind.
Right, me too.
So
right away.
No, I just hope that we can get there.
They recalling eggs.
Shit, everything got bacteria in it nowadays. They trying to kill you off however they can.
Yeah, it's just craziness.
What the brother say? He said, remember his favorite what? Food is what? Gizzies. Oh, gizzards. Is he talking about gizzards?
No.
Glizzies.
That's what these youngsters call hot dogs nowadays.
Oh no, I ain't never heard that term. The hell is glizzy? Man, you young folks get on my nerves with all this nonsense. Just call it what it is, man. The hot dogs. If I hear one more person speak the words, I ain't gonna hold you, I'm gonna choke them.
I ain't gonna hold you now.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you when I see you, boy. I'm gonna hold you, all right?
Oh my
And
I love
before
people
we,
do
Boy,
that.
I can't wait for all us to get together, man. I tell you, I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Man, we need to make it happen, man.
before you sign off, Brother Azania, I was thinking about, I know the feast days that we were all in there doing it, unfortunately. But when it came to the Day of Atonement, the feast days,
Yeah, hold on, we
when
can't
it
hear
came
you.
to
Your phone was messing up.
no, I was saying when it came to
I
the
think Van
Day
froze
of,
up again for it is.
oh no. Well, I was speaking about
Yeah,
the
hold
Day of
on.
Atonement, when we would have to observe that with everybody there in class. I remember when this years and years ago when we found out my oldest daughter was diabetic, and someone, I won't say the name, told her that insulin contains leavening, and that she wasn't supposed to take her insulin, and I almost lost my mind. And I always wondered about that, like for people who have to take certain medication. My daughter, I know what it looks like when she doesn't have her insulin. That's when she goes into intensive care, and she was in a diabetic coma. So see, never again. But how does he justify almost letting someone die for the sake of fasting for forgiveness? How?
Yeah, that's terrible. I hate to hear that for you. I hate that happen because I've heard him say you ain't supposed to go to the doctor. You ain't supposed to go to the
Oh,
hospital. But yet you right
he
in there to get circumcised.
he fussed at me over and over and told me to stop taking my baby boy to Children's Hospital. My son was born disabled. That's nothing that we can change. We can't fix it. My baby boy was born with an inoperable brain tumor, and he has
Man,
epilepsy, among other things. At 12 months old, he had stage 4 heart failure. So it's no way in hell and nowhere else anybody can tell me not to see about my child. And but it's herbs. I don't want to hear that, because it's no herbs that could have fixed what was happening with my baby quick enough so I wouldn't lose him. I wasn't going to take that chance. But, oh, sister, you need to stop going to these hospitals. I'm going to do whatever I have to do for my child. Whatever I have to do.
That's oh my goodness.
man, that's bad. That's real bad, man. Playing with lives.
Horrible person.
Yeah, she
Elkanah,
got
if
off.
you listening, you're a horrible person.
Man, you know what? You don't even have to talk about no tithes and offers. If you just let YisraEL talk, that's more than you can have an understanding. Boy, don't you understand? She was there. She was married into this. And the few things we heard her say is enough to just send chills through your body. And I ain't never been there.
I'm telling you, and it's not about me trying to turn somebody away, but it's about me loving you enough to share the truth with you about what that is in there. And my brother, my sister here, Ataria and brother, they know. They were in there. They heard stuff. And a lot of times, you hear something from that stage, and you might look like, what in the... But you couldn't say anything. You better not say anything, because that's your ticket out of there, and you're not coming back in there. But that broke my heart in pieces, and I tried to explain to him, my child is disabled, and this is what Yah has blessed me with. My baby, he's an angel, he is, and he's a little fighter, and he doesn't even know it. My baby, Yahweh willing, will be 12 years old October 1st, and he wasn't supposed to make it past 12 months. And whatever I have to do to see about him, I'm going to do it. And then almost 12, my baby can't talk. He can't do things for himself like other children, but I let him know you're just as important as your brothers and your sisters. I tell him all the time, and I don't know how much he understands, but he knows he got a mama that's never gonna stop fighting. Never, never.
Praise God for you, sister. Praise God.
Mm-hmm.
Praise God.
You know, out of all the stuff I heard you say, I look, you have truly have been shown mercy to be able to depart from evil.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. I praise the mighty Yah every single day because it was no guarantee that I'd even be alive. But I'm here and I'm doing all that I know to do with the mercy of Yah to try to get it right, to teach my children everything I know to do. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a moray or whatever. I'm not. I'm mama, and I fear Yah, and I have to believe that that's enough.
That
That's
is enough.
enough.
That is.
And he couldn't convince me. He couldn't make me ever believe not to see about any of my babies. I know when I left Georgia, my oldest, Miriam, stayed there with her father, which was a bad deal because she had diabetes at that time. And it was times that he wouldn't buy her medicine. It's times that she would get extremely sick. And this, almost said a word, this something or the other, whatever he is,
Go ahead and say
this
it.
bastard would not get her to the hospital. I had to call the teacher. I had to call Elkanah, and he actually answered. Usually he don't answer, but I had to beg him, and I had to say, well, it's not about getting medication from the doctors. It's just we need to know what's going on. And that's not the truth. No, but I needed him to understand where my heart was so he would get on the phone with their father and get that baby to the hospital. And sure enough, she was admitted to intensive care. My baby's blood sugar was well over 1,000. We almost lost her, and her, ooh, God help my mouth, my stupid ass dad, excuse me, but that's what he is. To let your child lay there in a coma. Oh, I thought she was asleep. Oof, no, no,
Man,
no. And
boy.
oh well, brother, we don't deal with hospital. We don't trust that. I would trust a physician's expertise over that BS. Oof,
Yes.
that's
Any day.
taught in that class. I don't want to hear that. My child was literally dying. She couldn't. She had gone blind. She
What?
it's what your sugar gets high enough when you're going into a diabetic coma. A lot of times you will lose your vision. She couldn't talk. She couldn't walk. Please, I could say a lot more, but I know the brother's probably trying to wrap it up here. But I had to say it just so people would know the extent of things. And I guess he looked at me like, well, who are you? You don't even have a job. Well, what I am is her mother, first of all. But second of all, I went to school for this.
That's
I
crazy.
really did. Oh, sister, I know y'all have heard it. I got 2 degrees. I look, sir, I do not care. You have a degree in exercise science, so let's just stop. Stop.
Ooh,
I
boy, that's
actually studied medicine and I worked in the field for many, many, many years. And I became a scientist because I stayed in school so long. And it doesn't matter. None of that matters. But I needed him to understand, which he didn't care. But I knew what I was talking about. I have a bachelor's degree in cell and molecular biology. I have a master's degree. I have doctorate classes. It's just going to take 2 more years to finish, but I kind of do know what I'm talking about. And it breaks and that's my child. Even if I had none of that, it doesn't make a difference. That's my daughter. That's my
well,
daughter.
I understand.
The little one here, that's my son. It's nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Oh, you need to
And it's
stop giving
pretty
him
bad.
medicine. You need to just, it's herbs. It's what herbs are there for when a child is having a seizure? What can I put in his mouth while he's having a seizure? Please, please, no.
So
We don't
that's
deal
your
with
Caswell son,
medicine.
right?
What'd you say?
That's your Caswell son, right?
All of my children are his, all 4.
And you will fight for your children more than the father would. That's just all the way wrong.
Absolutely, but he was brainwashed and he was on that ignorant stuff. Oh, we don't deal with no doctors. We don't deal with no. Well, I do. I do. If my children need
You
it,
know what?
I do. And I
I
remember when
thought,
I got sick. This was back in 2016, and I'll shut up. But I had a stroke.
Wow.
And it was Brother Jacob, actually. I don't know if I guess he's not on here, but Brother Jacob and a Sister Ajashia, had to take me to the emergency room.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they admitted me. And that's when after all the testing, they said, you have multiple sclerosis because they did the MRI and whatever. And he finally showed up to the hospital hours and hours and hours later. And that's when he stood over me. And at that time, I couldn't walk and I couldn't talk after that stroke. But he stood over me and he thought I was asleep, but I was not asleep. My eyes were closed. And I heard him say, get up. There's nothing wrong with you. Get up. The kids are hungry. You need to go home and cook. Yah is my witness.
Oh,
I remember that. I remember that.
Wow.
And he, of course, when he talked to that teacher, oh, there's nothing wrong with her. She just wants some attention. Are you kidding me? I'm not
This is
a
plenty of
young,
time.
dumb girl. I'm close to 46 years old. I'm please,
That's
please.
crazy. That's crazy. And
But I just wanted to share that.
Jacob took you to the hospital, right?
Yes, Jacob drove me and he prayed with me the whole way. And he tried to stay with me until Yekesquel showed up. And Yekesquel ended up cussing him out in the hospital. And they kind of got into it. They didn't fight, but Yekesquel had so many ugly words for him. And I couldn't say anything, you know? I'm busy dealing with this stroke. And he's going to do this in the hospital. Jacob could speak on it. He could say it if he.
Yeah, I've had a conversation with him about it. I remember him telling me about it. That's pretty bad. These are men supposed to fear Yahweh doing that. And
Yes.
running his sanctuary. Running his sanctuary in captivity now. This is what they do.
Yes.
His sanctuary. I gotta get off this. I gotta get off this chat. I gotta stretch my legs.
I'm sorry to help you, sister. And I'm happy that you out of the situation. You know that you don't have to worry about that no more.
Yeah, praise God.
You sound like you truly oppressed.
Danielle went through the same thing. Listening to this class, she got a little condition, and he was like, "Oh, we don't take nothing, don't deal with no doctors or nothing," and we try to go by them words, and it ended up getting worse and worse and worse. Till I was like, "Man, damn, the hell with all that."
That's bad. It's real bad. But you know how you feel. If you die, you're gonna be resurrected anyway. So
Yeah.
We know you gotta get off his head. We know you gotta get things done, man.
Oh yeah. I still want to thank every last one of y'all for coming on the podcast.
Hold on, one more thing. What did you guys say right here? He said he drove 12 hours. I can barely see it. Let me have to blow it up.
It said we drove 12 hours. You want to read it? Okay.
Oh shit.
So we drove 12 hours to be there, and folks in the congregation were saying how they wasn't that far. One lady said she drove from Alabama twice a month, as if that was a comparison.
Y'all gonna have to stop following man and start following what y'all says. It's just that simple. For all you people who feel that might come across this video that's in the house of Israel, or any one of them, and you see Yael just spoke, and you don't take heed to that, but you sit under this man 2 days a week, Tuesday and Saturday, and you don't listen to that, there's something wrong with you. You need to evaluate yourself.
Exactly.
Not only is he robbing you, he doing wickedness and allowing wickedness to be done by a so-called right-hand man. And this is involving his own children that he came out of him, out of his loins. And what you think he gonna treat you like if he treat his own children, his own family like this?
Exactly.
Right.
You right about that one, brother.
And cut the lie short, brother. But I'm just saying, this terrible situation.
Very much so.
And I'm sorry it had to happen to your sister. And I love my people. And I guess we're gonna adjourn.
So let me say this real quick. Danielle want to get connected. Danielle want to connect with the sisters. So if there's any way that these three sisters, Sister Yael, we'll keep you in prayers at all times. I'm sorry for what happened. And somehow y'all three sisters connect. And even if these sisters in the chat wanna join, and we can all start putting some stuff together. So eventually we start coming to each other's city.
Right.
I'm with
And like
that.
I said, Sister Yaya, we do got your number. If you want us to get to Sister Danielle, just let us know. We'll send you right over.
Absolutely. Any sister. Yes.
And,
Yeah, that's probably a lot of women can do the same thing. She can uplift and,
and if
be able to tell
anybody,
them after that. That's nonsense.
and if anybody else on here, you know what I'm saying, who want to link, like I said, my email will be in the description up on this video. I'm trying to get my brothers to send their emails so I can put their emails in the description and not their phone number, then they can give out their own phone number. You see what I'm saying? But I will put my email in the description, which is already on my page in my bio. But like I tell everybody, I thank y'all for attending this podcast. We almost hit 3 hours. Praise God. And we shall be back again next week, if it's God's will. And what else? Make sure y'all share this video, post this video, chop this video up, post it on your TikTok, your Facebook, share it, like it, you know what I'm saying? Send it to your MOWREHS, your pastor, your teacher, your school classmates, all of them. You see what I'm saying? Hey, let them know that, hey, it's just us and we already here. You see what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
I want to thank y'all brothers and sisters for coming on the podcast. I'm about to take y'all off the stage.
All right, people. Shalom.
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 Florida and Miss Danielle. Man, hey, make sure y'all, if y'all missed the video, make sure y'all go back, watch the video, wind it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's real. His word is real. So we just thank y'all for watching us and telling y'all know how we take you out. We're gonna take you out with some music. You feel me? Y'all already know how we take you out. You know what I'm saying? Where that line at? You did. Stop playing.
Not the truth. I hope it's not the truth.
Oh, you got
Say, who you mad at? Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? Nah. Oh, you mad at me? Nah. Just we work from the Most High. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at me? Me? Yes, you mad at me? Nah. Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? Me? Oh, you mad at me? Nah. Just we work from the Most High. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at me? Me? Yes, you mad at me? No. Why you mad at me? No, they need my words. Most I put it in me, so I gotta go and tell the world. Yeah. Think about what they tell me, can't accept that. Push me out to the front, can't block that. Most I be the main trend top. Better know that this war can't no man stop it. Why you trying to put the blame on me? Say what? Most high words stand undefeated. Better know that I got every lie that was ever told. Most high words be that reason. Won't stand up for the most high. I guess you not the remedy. So who you mad at? Say what? I know it's not the truth. Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? No. Oh, you mad at me? Stop. Just reverse from the most high. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at? Me? Yes, you mad at me? No. Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Who? Oh, you mad at me? Oh, you mad at me? No. Just read the word from the most high. So you mad? That's why. Who you mad at? Me? Yes, you mad at me? No. Why lie? We all got pressure, trying to stay above. The most I leave me in that way, you know I'm looking for it. Trying to do right, but still know the covenant been broken. Trying to depart from all this evil, but wicked still flowing. They trying to rise all up on me. What's your word I'm showing? All that mean is that they blind and the word ain't for them. The most I really dealing with lions and it's time to roar. And if you really for the most I then go seek out for it. The most I said what he said, why you trying to ignore it? What really gonna blow my mind, I hope you reach out for it. The most I word stepping stone, no you can't avoid it. You trying to stand for that man, you know that fear for Yah. All glory to Yah, all praise to Yah. No man gon' lie, money ring in his pocket. Most I said in his words, as you see on this earth, man trying to fulfill prophets, but it ain't working. Know the lies you tell, yeah the lies gon' fail. Most I word alone, gon' get rid of them tales. Most I word alone, gon' hold you in contempt. But telling lies to the people, what you think this is? What you think this is? Say what? What you think this is? Say what?
What you think this is? What you think this is? What you think this is?
But why? And I'ma put it all in my music, yeah. If you're speaking lies, you better know I'm gonna dispute it, yeah. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination. I know the truth, and I'ma put it all in my music, yeah. If you're speaking lies, you better know I'm gonna dispute it, yeah. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination. Why you trying to add them lies up with scripture? I blew the word when I hit back with scripture. Blew them lies cause they never were placed in it. The truth is what y'all say stands forever. The 7 things that y'all hate, you know it's lying. You need to stop your report and still with lying. Accept the time, but this ain't the place to do it. Yeah, I see everything, you know what you're doing. My people in the summer that need to be woke. The truth be told, I'ma tell it wherever I go. You can't stop me cause y'all word is still true. And I'ma speak cause y'all gave me the courage to. And not lie cause you know your man's want me to. And not lie cause you know your man want me to. I ain't with all that. You already know. Let me tell you something. You feel what's right. You know what's right. Don't let nobody try to get you to change your mind just for their benefit. You know what I'm saying? I stand on what I said. I stand on what I told the people. You feel me? Debate your cause with me. You know that's all I ask. And when the words say, I know the truth and I'ma put it all in my music, yeah. If you're speaking lies, you better know I'm gonna dispute it, yeah. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination. I know the truth and I'ma put it all in my music, yeah. My music. If you're speaking lies, you better know I'm gonna dispute it, yeah. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination. And the 6 things that y'all hate, and the 7 is abomination.
Last song. I thank y'all for coming on this podcast. It's just
I made the effort to know the most high, yeah, I strive for it. Long nights, can't think, yeah, I strive for it. I picked the word up, and I ain't looking back. You know I strive for it. I thought I told you that. The most high truth be bringing the wisdom, gotta hear that. All day, every day, you know I need that. I made the effort to know the most high, yeah, I strive for it. Yeah, I strive for it. You know I strive for it.
You know I strive for it. I thank the Most High every day for the mercy He's showing. He allowed me to pick up the book and show me the things He doing. Had to block out the doctrine from them people, they up to no good. Most High be the one gonna lead my path, and that's understood. I get it from the Most High, yeah, this Hebrew good. Back in the day my wisdom wasn't strong, now I wish you would. Back and forth through the truth from the Most High, yeah, I wish you knew it.
I made the effort to know the Most High, yeah, I strive for it. Long nights, can't think, yeah, I strive for it. I picked the word up, and I ain't looking back. You know I strive for it. I thought I told you that. The Most High truth be bringing the wisdom, gotta heed of that. All day, every day, you know I need that. I made the effort to know the Most High, yeah, I strive for it. Yeah, I strive for it.